How's it going, guys? How's everyone today? Or this evening? Good, good. I'm good, Doctor. Raziel, Freddy, how you doing? Frankie the Wop, good to see you, man. So I've been messing with my mic settings and all that sort of thing. So any any issues or whatever, just let me know. Yeah. Thanks, Grateful. Things are going good. Did you guys catch the day stream? There, I wanted to address a little bit of it. We've got some time since before he starts, rather. I guess I'll cue this up. Hey, Peace, do you think Phil will play Metroid Dread? Turn down the nervous setting. Are you implying that I'm nervous, or is that an actual mic setting? Master Doctor, I don't... Yeah, I mean, I suspect he'll play it eventually. He seems to always play things, like, eventually, right? About the pre-stream, did something happen during gameplay? Well, okay, so the big, like, stupid thing that DSP did was the whole, like, PewDiePie rant thing, right? So there's a bunch of videos out on it now, and I was gonna run this one real quick if you guys haven't seen it. So this rant actually kind of got me thinking, right? And you can see it in the title, right? So DSP talk. So this is from Forbidden Math, and DSP talks about PewDiePie massive projection, right? So this is a 4-minute clip. Let's dive right in, I guess.
Okay.
Oh my god, he just had to fucking start. Okay, hang on. Jesus. Christ. That's fucking gross.
Okay. Snow Carlos tipped $1.50. He says, I saw a clip PewDiePie took out of nowhere. He took a shot at you on his channel. Do you think?
But you know, there is one streamer that, forgot to turn off the camera. Yeah. Do you know, have you seen that one?
Well, I know of one. I dare not say the name.
Nah, he doesn't deserve attention. He's a piece of shit.
Channel. Do you think he did this in retaliation? Are you talking shit about him, or do you think he does it as a lazy way to get clout? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to talk shit about PewDiePie. I'm just going to say, like, you have to understand that, over time, things change. PewDiePie is not relevant that much anymore. I mean, to his core audience, I'm sure he is.
So if for you guys who may not be aware, so this video or this clip by Forbidden Math is titled DSP talks about PewDiePie massive projection. So projection is essentially like you have negative characteristics in yourself that you're placing onto other people, right? So I'm going to kind of keep a walking tally, right, of what he's projecting, right? So basically what he's saying that PewDiePie is that he actually is.
You have to understand that, over time, things change. PewDiePie is not relevant that much anymore.
So lack of relevancy, right? That's a big one.
I'm sure he is. But how many people do you see talking about PewDiePie in 2021? The guy essentially became a hermit, moved into his house, he's in the hills. He makes a video every once in a while, like it's 1 million views.
Hermit, right? Hermit is who DSP really is.
About PewDiePie, right? This guy is still making references to things that happened 5.5 years ago.
Makes references to things that happened in the past. That's literally all DSP does. I'm a 13-year content creator.
On the pulse of gaming, he's referencing Darkside Phil 5.5-year-old events. Okay, congratulations, PewDiePie. Have a good life. Thanks for still keeping me in the back of your head. You know how they say how you live rent-free in someone's mind? Apparently, I will always be in PewDiePie's mind, likely because...
And I'd argue that, I would argue that PewDiePie's rent-free in this fucker's head.
I was a big YouTuber. He watched my videos, liked them, and commented on them when he was not making content. He then was inspired by me and I'm sure other content creators to go on and make his content, and he became, of course, one of the biggest gaming content creators in history. But likely, he still thinks about me from time to time, and when he does, he thinks it's funny to make a 5.5-year-old insulting reference, when in reality, no one gives a fuck about him either. So
No one gives a fuck about
I
him.
mean, talk about not having any self-awareness, but
No self-awareness is projection because he doesn't have self-awareness.
When do I ever bring up PewDiePie anymore? Never. Like I said, this guy has zero relevance to the common person today or the
Zero
modern
relevance?
gamer. Like,
I think irrelevance is a
during the era
big
when Ninja became popular and all of that,
you know,
PewDiePie just
theme
faded
here.
right into obscurity, and no one talks about this guy except his core audience now. So more power
Nobody
to
talks
him.
about him except
I'm
his
happy
core
for him.
audience.
Let him keep doing what he's doing and be filthy rich. But, you know, the fact that he has to try to take shots at me randomly out of nowhere.
I don't know why he brought up money.
shows,
I don't see how that's
the
relevant.
level of where he is in his mind. Okay? All right. Oh, let's see here. Kevin Bernstein tipped me $1.50. He says, you and PewDiePie are similar. YouTube will always survive and be relevant in the gaming world. PewDiePie is like your junior. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. The way I see it is PewDiePie is definitely relevant in a comedy aspect and an entertainment aspect. I don't know how you could say he's relevant in like a gaming aspect. When was PewDiePie ever judged as a good authority on games or anything? He was always a jokester. He was always like a clownish character. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. He geared himself to be that. You understand? Now he's changed.
Only
his
value is
and
as
he
a
feels
clown
like
and not in authority on gaming. Literally
He's
DSP.
fucking insulting me 5.5 years after the fact. It's like,
Literal actual.
I don't think anyone looked at him as, oh, he's a guru of gaming who I need to trust his opinions and shit on gaming. You want to laugh, you go watch PewDiePie, right? That's what he's for. He's for a good laugh. And
Oh, is
that's
that what
nothing
he's
wrong
for?
with that.
What are you for?
Absolutely not. He's a good entertainer, right? People enjoy watching him and you get a good laugh, a smile on your face. You go watch PewDiePie. So, there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, people tune into me for different reasons, and it's certainly not for the reasons they tune into PewDiePie.
Wow.
Oh, let's see here.
Yeah, so that's that's pretty bad. Right? I don't know if it's like I don't know if when he does shit like this, if it's the least self-aware he's ever been, or if I just forgot all the other times he's been so not self-aware. Yeah, stupendous assassin. Absolutely. But anyway, most of you probably saw this clip already. Is YouTube fucking up? Is anyone else getting lots of buffering? I'm getting 0 drop frames, so hopefully it's okay. Hey, sup, Infactor. Hey, super crazy, sup. Thanks for stopping by, dude. We're gonna have a nice, super drunky though. I have a piece of peace. Yes, you may, blooper. Anyway, the reason I ran that clip, even though most of us probably saw it already, was because so I got to thinking, right? You know, we know that DSP just projects nonstop, and so like the question is, you know, I was wondering in terms of projection, right? Like, we know what it is, but what is its like relevance? Like, why do people do it? How does it work as a defense mechanism, right? Because generally speaking, from a psychology standpoint, you know, humans behave the way they do for like a reason, right? Like, it makes them feel good in some sort of way, right? It benefits them in some way, right? So I went looking for like just like a quick video to explain. This one was really good. It's literally a 5-minute video. So I'm just gonna run this real quick while we wait for DSP to start. But put this in the context of what you just heard in terms of that fucking PewDiePie rant.
Greetings, hi, I'm Dr. Walter Jacobson, a board-certified psychiatrist. I want to talk about projection. Projection is a defense mechanism. Defense mechanisms are psychological mechanisms designed, they're on an unconscious level, and they're designed to reduce anxiety, reduce discomfort and anxiety and bad feelings about ourselves by projecting all of these bad feelings onto other people and seeing all of our own warts, you know, and bad traits and qualities. We see them in other people. We point the finger at other people. We judge other people. We attack other people. We blame other people. But basically, what we're doing is projecting our own crap onto other people, seeing it in them and condemning them rather than seeing it in us, rather than recognizing that this is us, and acknowledging that it's in us and that we have to fix ourselves. But no, that's too painful, that's too uncomfortable. So it's much better to see everybody else as the problem, to not take responsibility, to blame everybody else, to judge everybody else, attack everybody else. This is what people do all the time. They project their own crap that they don't want to deal with. They don't want to hold the mirror up to themselves. And so they see all their own garbage in other people, and see the other people as the problem. There's an expression that when you point a finger at somebody, you're pointing 3 fingers at yourself, right? Yeah, that's basically the concept. So the point is, these are unconscious processes. So and to some degree, they're normal and natural and necessary, but when they're overused, when they're abused, then they become, then it's a double-edged sword. Then it becomes a real problem. And that's what it is for most people now. It's a real problem because it's part of our elaborate mechanism of denial to avoid, looking at what we're doing, how we're part of the problem. And that's why the solution you'll never have a solution if you don't recognize the problem. If you don't see where the real problem lies. If you don't recognize that you're part of the problem, then there'll never be a solution. So what do? It's unconscious. Well, you've got to try to bring it to consciousness. So in all of your interactions with other people, you need to self-reflect. You need to ask yourself, could I be projecting? Could this be me? Stuff that I don't like about myself, that I don't want to look at in myself. And so I just see it in other people and attack other people. If it's the case, if there's a possibility that this is what you're doing, then you need to stop doing it. You need to play fair. You need to be honest. You need it's not cool to be hypocritical, to point the finger at other people and attack other people for stuff that you do, whether you're doing it consciously or unconsciously. The world will not become a better place till each of us decides to take personal responsibility for our actions. Stop scapegoating other people. Stop bullying other people. Stop blaming other people. Blame other people for what they're doing wrong, but own what you're doing. Own what you're doing wrong and stop doing it. Be a role model of right action. And if you do this, not only will you feel good about yourself, you'll increase the odds of people wanting to synergize with you, you'll increase the odds of your life working better, and you'll increase the odds of the world working better, of more people getting on board the fairness, kindness, compassion, forgiveness train. We've got to be a role model of right action. We've got to extend our honor and integrity, our belief systems in righteousness and right actions. We've got to be this and do this. And then we have a chance of influencing other people, bringing other people up to our vibration and making the world a better place. People aren't naturally going to be generous and kind and gracious.
Hey, what's up, my sorrow?
All by themselves. For the most part, they're in their default mode. They've been doing that for decades. And the only way to get
Cordy, you are learning about projection.
Be the example. Let other people see the light in you, and perhaps they'll want a piece of it, and perhaps they'll then want to radiate their own light in some positive way. All right, that's it for now. Take care.
That was from a board-certified psychiatrist, so he has a doctorate degree. Rejection? I learned. Oh, oof. Yikes, as the SP would say. The chaotic fun continues. Can you stop putting fun in literally every... I'm not even gonna bother. Rizio. Okay, and the problem is he's using terms like fair and using accusatory language, blaming the imaginary other person for them. Raziel, are you referring to the dude in the video? Because if you have some sort of like expertise or experience, throw it out, man. I'm always willing to learn. I think that so okay, look, so throughout a lot of make the world a better place and all this stuff, right? But like, I think at its core, I think it's a good explanation of what's going on, right? Like what DSP is actually doing. Cause like it's so obvious, right? The lack of self-awareness. Like I can't possibly think that DSP is doing it consciously. It's such a bad look. Alicia, what's up? Sasha, what's up? I would argue that B, yes. Unless you get the degrees, nobody listens. A lot of appeal to authority shit. Yeah, I feel you there, man. No worries. But you know, the issue always, right, is gonna be finding the balance between like getting deep into the weeds when you explain something and kind of making it accessible, right? I deal with that shit all the time. Like, I like to get technical on a lot of things. Like, my wife knows the best because I start to explain shit to her and she just... You see the switch, like, flip in her head where she's like, I'm done listening to you. You're talking too much. And you're like, oh, okay. And normal people do that too. So... Todd Thundercock says, Phil doesn't do it on purpose. It takes a long time of following him to truly understand. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like you think you see the dumbest shit that he said, and then he just says dumber shit, you know? Like honestly, like I got my real spurg out today in fucking DDM when he, like, I saw that shit live and I was like, dude, what the hell? Like, do you hear yourself? Crisis says, there is no doubt a conscious element. His attempt to tear PewDiePie down using the same criticisms he faces, and a conscious attempt to deflect and make it sound like he is morally opposed to what he does. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just the absolute amount of Shawn Michaels, right? During that PewDiePie rant it hit a new high, I think. Love his tagline. Daily videos, raw gameplay, and no bullshit. When half the commentary is bullshit this and bullshit that. Yeah, Kyuga, that's right. Kyuga. Perk Cobain, are you an accountant or something? Because, no, I'm not an accountant. I do have an MBA, but, like, MBAs are fucking dime a dozen, dude. But no, I'm not an accountant. You need actual, like, certifications for that. Gonzo asks, do you think he talks to / answers himself in private? He seems like he has some sort of psychosis. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, okay, so, I mean, on some level, right, we communicate with ourselves, whether it's, like, you know, in your head or whatever. I don't know if, like, he does it more or does it, or, like, verbalizes it or something, but yeah, I mean, who else is he gonna talk to? Cat? I am really curious, though, like, what the actual nature of their relationship is, because, like, you know, everyone speculates, and what, you know, if she's like wheelchair enough or whatever, she might actually like him, I guess. Does that mean? What's up, Kiwi Farmer? Thanks for stopping by, dude. It's good. My day is good. Talks to Jasper Kitty? Yeah, maybe. Oh my god, yes, a Grateful says, I love to imagine he repeats, quote, alright, okay, sound good, alright, off stream. Just imagine he's like just sitting down, like you're a fly on the wall, he's just sitting on his couch and he's just like, just going through it. Like going through the script. He said it so many times that he just can't stop. Rajizi says, I've been noticing more and more that he'll agree with himself a lot. Oh, this weapon is great. Small pause, yeah. Yeah, you know what, that's right, Rajizi. I don't know if he like always did that, but yeah, you know, it's similar to how he, you know, he'll say something and go, ugh. Like he'll goat laugh at his own shit. You know? and it's like, oh, you said a thing and then you thought it was funny. That's great. This shit, like, did he start the video yet? Where's he at? Going? Oh, Christ. Oh, no, I can do. I can, oh my god. I don't want this to be playing, but I want to know when the Ziggy Piggy is here. We'll do this. This'll work. I'll just keep this up until the Ziggy Piggy is here. Hello, Max Expressible. I love you too. How big I see you, Botch? What am I door dashing tonight? Nothing. I have literally never in my life used DoorDash. Not once. I've never used the service in which food is delivered to me via, like, a private vehicle. I guess a pizza counts. Wait, is Ziggy Piggy here? Hello?
Alright, good evening everyone. Welcome to the late stream. Welcome to the return of Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania after a week away. I have talked about this over the course of the last week, but being that this is the first time I'm playing Monkey Ball again in a week, I just want to make it known that I will be making an active effort to play this more often. Same goes for Lost Judgment, both of which really only got played once a week in the last week, which is not good. I'm going to actively try to play Monkey Ball at least twice a week moving forward.
Oh god, twice a week? Spare me.
I'm not sure how long the game is. I believe there are 10 worlds in the story, and we're currently in World 6. So if we keep up at the pace that I'm going, perhaps we can beat this within another week or two. I don't know. I guess it depends on how I do, and I actually heard that, you know, it gets harder and harder as we get further in, and as you've seen, some of the stages have actively taken me like a half an hour to beat. So tonight, let's see what happens. Now, I haven't played it for a week, so I'm going to be rusty. Chances are I'm probably going to get my butt handed to me quite a bit. I just had a black coffee to prepare for this. I'm going to get all hopped up on caffeine and get ready. Hopefully my hand-eye coordination won't fail me and we'll be able to make...
Are you trying to counteract the gin with the coffee?
Okay, now.
Oh, fuck you, Reno
Here's
Ryan.
the deal, folks.
Love
if
it.
you contribute tonight, I really appreciate it. I'll do my best to give you a shout-out when I get a chance. Between the stages, or maybe even between tries, depending on how that goes. I really appreciate tips tonight. Tips I need as much as possible because I'm trying to raise funds for my day off on Wednesday. Currently, I have what I got on the first stream today is what I have for Wednesday. So whatever I raise tonight and then all day tomorrow streaming is what the funds I'll have for Wednesday for grocery shopping and having a meal with my wife and doing errands and the like. So, of course, we have goals in effect. $50 raised tonight in tips. I'll put on Gunner glasses. And $100, you guys pick a hat of any type. They're all eligible tonight. And at $150, if we hit that top tips goal tonight, I'll put on a vest of your choice. It really would be great to have a vest now for the return of Super Monkey Ball. I'm just saying, that would be really nice tonight, and it would help me out too. Thank you in advance to anyone who contributes in any way. And without further ado, let's just jump right in. Let's not dilly-dally. Let's not mess around. Let's not waste time. Let's get into the monkeys and the balls, shall we? Let's do it. Here we go.
Let's do it.
All right.
He got his fucking vest last night.
I just got out of the shower as well.
Oh,
well,
okay.
that's a good start. Kevin Bernstein just tipped me $150.
So that's for sure coffee, right? Like, for sure. Funsley, stick around, man.
Wow!
Oh, Jesus! Holy fuck. That was unbelievably... He's still... Oh my god. Holy shit. Hang on. Alright.
Let's get those lyrics stopped.
There you
so
go.
we can actually
Holy
shout out
shit,
to-
dude. I took that 100%. I fucking saved you, assholes.
Stop those lyrics immediately.
Christ.
We can't have two voices going at once. We can't. It's just not going to happen, okay? All right, so Kevin Bernstein with a whopping $150 tip says the following: Super Monkey Ball hype. Hope you use this for good meals and drinks. And also shout out for my son Snow Carl, who could not make it today. Thank you very much, Kevin. I appreciate that. I mean, holy shit. Incredibly generous tip.
That was
means
really
you guys gotta
bad.
Vote 2 different polls. You got to vote right now, okay?
Oh, this is gonna be... Guys, look.
That is super duper generous of you.
I think
So,
that
right,
there is a different type of fun to be had
done it.
when he opens with the goal. Maybe it's just me.
Thank you very much, Kevin.
I don't necessarily think you need to leave
Super chat that came
as soon
in
as he
well.
gets the
There's a
goal.
chair spin for it.
There's a different type
Let me
of
go ahead and,
DSP you see. However,
poll going for the hat before we do that, okay?
at the same time, it's DSP, so feel free to get the fuck out.
Good to see you, man. So here's what we're gonna do.
But I think there's plenty of fun to be had.
Oh shit! I screwed up. Here we go.
Let me I can practice my hotkeys. This one. With this one?
So you might be wondering why these options are going to be available. Tonight you guys are going to be voting on the camo, the digital, and the cowboy hat for the stream. Why only those?
There it is.
Well, because I wore the military hat last night, and I actually wore the fake hair hat earlier today. So we're doing this for
Oh, yeah.
variety
Yeah, let me throw it in
purposes
quick.
rather than me just wearing the
Thanks for the
same hat
reminder.
every single stream. Okay? So please vote on one of those 3 hats. And as soon as that poll's done,
Let's
then we
see.
got to get the vest poll going.
150, 150.
Now, in the meantime,
Oh, I see.
while we're waiting for you guys to vote on that hat
Nice.
poll, let's go ahead and give a shout out to Nate the Great with a whopping $25 super
Wow.
chat as well. It says Monkey Soccer Ball hype. Although
Man,
I
you
guess
are
it's
rolling in
monkey
it, DSP.
football
Good job,
hype,
dude. Proud of you, friend.
using the
Try to hang on to it for more than a day
icon,
or
whatever
two.
you want to say. Thank you very much, Nate.
Do your best, man.
Great.
If you can't, then, you know, I won't blame
I
you.
appreciate that very much. Let's actually separate all this out so it looks a little better. There we go. Okay. By the way, I don't think anyone's going to be beating Kevin with that top tip tonight. I'm just saying. So, Kevin, I think you're firmly secured on there for the rest of the night. Thank you so much.
You might be right, Reno Ryan.
Okay.
I don't know, we'll see. The night is young, as they say.
So let's take a look here.
Duran,
Currently,
piece of peace.
Cowboy
Why do you
Hat
follow
leads
DSP? You seem so normal.
67%.
Hey, there's plenty of normal... First of all, I'm not normal, but there's plenty of normal people that follow DSP, man.
Just sitting around doing nothing,
People follow DSP for different
How dare
reasons,
you not
you know?
vote? I get the feeling it's going to be cowboy hat, so I'm going to get the cowboy hat ready and then prepare.
I'm sure a very large percentage of you guys is more normal than me, and you all watch DSP as well, so...
Oh, shit. Son of a bitch, I got to get up. I need one of those grabbers that old people use.
What's my reason? Well, I've only been into one lolcow prior to DSP, and that was Boogie. And
Alright.
DSP's just so much worse than him in
Digital, slightly
for some reason. I've never introspected on it or whatever. Why I think DSP's so much worse and more interesting than someone like Boogie. But it's like I can't look away.
So I'm being told, someone has said this in the chat, they said the game does only have
It's like
world.
his
Story, but then once you
off-putting awfulness
ton of challenge level content opens up as well.
is I've never seen it before in my
Keep
life.
going technically,
And,
I guess it really depends on how much you guys like the Monkey Ball streams. If you want to see them continue after I beat the standard story.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something about him. I've never observed him in the wild.
Okay. All right, the cowboy hat. There's
Yeah,
no
big
way
rip Salmon Toki
So
for
we're
real.
just gonna end the poll
Chinese
right
electric
now.
Batman.
And then we're gonna do the vest ball. There's no way cowboy hat's losing. Okay. Boy, this hat is comfy. I've only had it for over a decade. I just realized it's comfy. Okay, here's the new poll. Which vest is
No, it's news to me, Botch.
Ball best?
Okay, that thing he does, which vest is blank best? He's so creatively bankrupt. That poll is always the fucking stupidest thing, I swear to God.
Because I wore the
It's always which vest is Alan Wake best, which vest is Lost Judgment best.
vests that are eligible, please vote.
Like, there's no point in rhyming vest with best if you're not even gonna make a coherent, like, sentence or statement.
Progresso's spicy chicken tortilla soup is so good. We had our baked chicken, where my wife makes her own mix of breading, including spices such as lemon pepper, paprika, and other things. And it's chicken thighs that she coats, bakes them in the oven for a while, and they come out nice and juicy and delicious. And we had some super sweet corn and garlic flavored mashed potatoes.
Very custom.
Voting. While people vote, let's get started. And by the way, I'm gonna go with a monkey this week. Since I've been doing all the guest characters recently, I'm gonna mix it up and do a monkey. Baby. We'll pick baby monkey. Here we go. Okay, boiling pot, which is world 6. And we haven't done this yet. Oh, we were doing this, and I was failing it miserably. Tears. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I feel you, Kuga. The only way outside of that I can absorb him is if it's through Dark Dave Mirror or some sort of restream where I can, like, even if I'm watching him raw, quote unquote, if I have a chat room to spurg out in, then I can do okay. Oh wait, I remember this stage.
I'm playing with the baby monkey this week only because I decided I don't want
you're a baby?
I did guest characters the last 2 times that I played. And I said, you know what, let's go ahead and instead let's do one of the standard characters. So we're gonna do baby monkey.
We were trying to figure out last time he played this if
the whole camera thing is terrible.
if he understands yet the deal with this game where you're controlling the stage, not the ball.
I really have no idea. The camera is so bad on this.
I was very much trying to figure out if he, like, essentially I said that, like, he has to know by now. He's played several stages at this point. But then you watch him play and you go, maybe he still doesn't get the gimmick. Learning disabled Funsley?
Yeah. I can't get the camera to stay even.
See, he keeps talking about the camera. I feel like the fact that he keeps talking about the camera is kind of indicating that he doesn't understand how he's controlling the stage.
I haven't played this in a week, and now I'm trying to come back to Monkey Ball.
Yeah, Devilish, right there. Same time, same like wavelength, exactly.
This is gonna be a nightmare scenario, I feel.
Is Kevin B a sock or regular? I mean it's
for a whole week.
It's probably, you know, one of his older royals. See, what I realized at this point is, like, you know, I list certain people on the spreadsheet as, you know, OIC if I have a suspicion. And the important thing is, it doesn't matter if it's him or if it's like Swaggins or whatever. OIC is basically a representation now of his like old guard, his old whale guard, right?
To stay behind the ball.
He's got two types of people who support him: whales and like mentally stunted 50-bit bitches. Literally those 2 things, right? So if like OIC or whatever represents the first group, regardless of who the actual person is, you know,
I don't even understand.
because he's not picking up new people. I'm sure you all realize that, right?
Look, if the camera won't look.
He's absolutely not picking up any new people. He can't. Especially not on YouTube. So these people who show like the impression that these people are, so Carlton Jr., right? He is a mentally stunted 50-bit bitch. That's him. Okay, so he falls into the second category. Yeah, like Yo Boy Lem, Rogizi, exactly. So Yo Boy Lem falls into the second category as well. Mentally stunted 50-bit bitch. Okay?
See, I'm not even...
And the thing is that the whales account for, like, I haven't done the numbers, so I'm pulling this out of my ass, but we're looking at like 80+% of his revenue, right? So if there's any decrease in the first group, because like presumably no one else is going to join back into the first group, the whale group, right? Like that group is set. It's like set in stone.
What the hell? Just watch. Okay, I'm not gonna do nothing.
I mean,
hands off the controller.
You say that, right? But like, anyway, it's unlikely, I think, that the level of whaling would be there. But
you don't move the ball.
But like, if any of them gets hit by a bus or something, the 50-bit bitches can't pick up that slack. It's just too much.
And the stage is tilting.
Major Repeat, what's up, man? Yeah, control the ball. Yeah.
And the camera moves, and I can't control it properly.
Okay.
Like, what happened with the stage?
Fucking confirmed, right there.
End up so messed up compared to all the other stages. This one just doesn't function right.
Oh Jesus
Look,
Christ!
I can't even get the monkey to go to the left. I can't. I'm trying to do it. Look at this.
Speak of the
What
devil,
is going on?
man.
Oh my god.
Let me go back. I think I missed people. Piece of peace. Would you do a first-time play?
Right now,
Would you do a first-time playthrough to see how you measure up in Monkey Ball? Frankie the Wop?
I'm not even doing
I don't
that.
know at this point if I'm gonna
Swear to God,
play
I'm not
any
doing
like
that.
games.
It's like the
No,
game.
I don't think
just
people would be interested
moves
in
by
that.
itself, even when you're just all trying
I mean, you can watch anybody play a
to fucking
video
games
game, right?
moving other directions.
There's nothing particularly special about me playing video games.
I don't
At
get
least I
it.
don't think so. Peace. Can Phil apply for Twitch affiliate? Not that it's been 6 months. Yeah, he allegedly can reapply for affiliate October 21st.
A bunch of contributions came in, but I'm just gonna try the stage first, guys, and I'll shout it out after. Basically, when I take the break to put on the vest.
Yeah, let me
try to keep the stage a bit here.
Kuga, I'm surprised no one
What
in
the
his chat
fuck?
has started blabbing
They
about
kept
how he has to
rotating
control the
on
stage
me.
instead of them. Yeah.
The camera kept fucking rotating. What the hell, man?
Oh, Original, I
Why
appreciate
can't
that.
you have a fixed camera in this game.
Buffing the old self-esteem stat.
Fixed
Thanks.
perspective camera, I'd be all right. This is something else.
Yeah, and Frankie, not to mention, like, I think I've played Super Monkey Ball one time, and it was on the PS1, I want to say. It wasn't even mine, it was, like, at my friend's house, so... I don't know. I don't know if I'd necessarily be better than him. I'd like to imagine I would be.
I mean,
I'm not like a quote hardcore gamer or anything, but, like...
in the game up to this point.
I generally like to think of myself as above average.
There's no preparation. Oh, here
At least historically, I've been above average, I'd say.
As well as balancing on this.
Mark says, piece of piece. Is it proven that Kevin B is OIC? I don't know if it's been proven. I don't know if there's any way to actually prove it.
I really don't know how this is going to work.
But, I mean... Is there anybody else who would do what he did? Like, outside of Jax Raxer, maybe?
I don't know how you do the highest level of challenge. Like, that thing is so narrow. How would you even stay on this for like half a second?
Yeah, one of DSP's greatest weaknesses is his inability to adapt to any kind of situation, like, at all. He basically has to brute force anything.
The problem is I'm
Like,
fighting
he doesn't, like...
the camera, then I could
Listen to
focus
this.
on actually balancing. I can't. I'm literally
See how he's talking about fighting the camera?
fighting the camera every moment I'm playing. The camera keeps trying to pull me to the side.
Him saying he's fighting the camera is implying that he's doing the opposite of what he needs to be doing, right? Like, he's not working with the camera. He's working against the camera. Piece of peace. OIC will give an ultimatum to reapply to or say he will disappear. Will he? Ip. Do you know that? Raziel, my bet is DSP puts in for affiliate if he gets it.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, Raziel, I wouldn't be surprised if he if he applied for affiliate. I mean, there's money to be had. If there's money to be had, then there's money to be made, right?
How could you go on that platform? I'm completely at a loss. How would they expect you to ever do that?
Yeah, it's like it's like whenever you do any sort of like physical sport or martial art or even musical instruments. Like drumming's a good example, right? Like when you play drums, like especially at the beginning, and I'm not like an expert at drums, but like
Maybe the trick is like
you tend to be really tense and focused, right? But the idea is that if you loosen up, actually, you're kind of better overall. You know, you get the flow better. You know, you work with your muscles instead of against them. And it's this type of that's the feeling I'm getting when he's playing this. It just like you can feel it like it's tense, right? Like there's this tension.
5 minutes into the stream. Why are you gonna spam the stream?
It's like the mechanics of the game are fighting against themselves.
Just relax. Everyone just chill. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Just relax. People so demanding within the first few minutes of a stream is like Jesus, man.
Yeah, Matthew, exactly. Snow Charles, yeah. So Saul says beginning drummers also tend to fight against the bounce when you should use it to... Exactly, right? Like, you have to use the momentum. Kind of, like, in this game, you have to, like there's a certain, like, physics that's happening, right?
It's like
there's physical properties that this game has. You're just kind of controlling the stage, right? You're basically accounting for three things, right? The game has its physics. You've got the ball, which apparently is frictionless, and then you're controlling the stage. Yeah, momentum. Yeah, so big guy. That's what I was reading on the last stream, right? Like he's trying to creep forward, like up a hill. It's like that's not gonna work. Gravity's gonna like pull you back down. Please check this. Let me check.
Very lightly move and tap. Very lightly move and tap. It's really hard. It's really hard.
Don't have Discord open.
It's really hard.
Ready, go!
What the? I went through the door already. I was careening off the end. What?
Will solo hit typical if you play Super Monkey. Oh, okay. Alright, so wait, when was this? Well, apparently Kevin Bernstein, the whale sock,
Rotate the
said he
camera,
would.
please.
He projected he would do this.
Okay. The camera's fighting me.
Ready,
Is he gonna? I wonder if he's implying he's gonna do that every time. So when Phil says like, I want to play this twice a week, is that because he's gonna solo hit the tips goal every time he plays it?
No. You need to have the camera lined up behind you, so as you're rolling, you can do the narrow adjustments you need to stay on it.
Let me I don't know why the thing up top isn't auto refreshing. Let me see if I can refresh it. Where is it?
Look at this. The camera the camera will not rotate. The camera's fighting me.
Fresh cache.
The camera fight. It's like, it's almost like
Did that do anything?
there's
Oh, there
a
it goes.
pull on
Okay.
the camera only in this stage. There's a weird pull where the camera wants to auto rotate the wrong direction on purpose to add difficulty to the stage. Because I'm not, see how it's going wiggle, wiggle, wiggle like that?
Yeah, he's not
I'm
wearing
not
his
doing
glasses.
that. That's actually the camera pulling back and forth by itself when I'm just trying to go
The
straight.
camera pulling back by
I
itself
don't
when I'm
know
trying
why
to
the
go
camera's
straight.
doing that.
This dude's motor skills are totally shot.
No other stage has the camera fought me like this.
Camera's fighting me. Well, if what you're doing isn't working, DSP, you need to try something else. That's...
Can't.
Like, he keeps talking about, like, I'm trying to do this thing over and over again and it's not working. Then do something else. Like, alright? See if something works better than what you're doing.
Definitely the hardest stage in the game.
It's definitely the hardest stage in the game. Oh, okay, yeah, I was gonna be like, how the fuck do you know? Jade is tip 10. Okay, let me add that in. Big ups,
I
Jade.
ended up gaining too much speed. Whoa, jump scare. All right, let's do shout outs.
That's not a jump scare, DSP, by the way. I don't think you know what a jump scare is.
10 worlds. It ends at 10-10. I'd say the game starts being impossibly hard around the world 8. After that, it's fair. The challenge stages are easier than the story, less rage and more chill. Sounds good. Jade just tipped me $10 as well and says, good evening, sir. Good evening to Jade.
So we're at...
Thank you guys for the support tonight. That's going to jump us all the way up to...
Say and climbing. Say and climbing.
Another 15.
Please say and climbing.
66.
And climbing?
And it looks like the gold vest won the poll, by the way. I also should give a shout out. Nate the Great did a second super chat and said, skip this one. No, I'm not gonna be skipping. What's the point? You gotta think of it this way. What's the point of playing the game if you're just gonna skip the stuff you can't beat? Then what's the challenge in it, right? I definitely want to beat it. Only if I play this for like an hour and I can't beat it, then maybe I would skip it. All right, gold vest it is tonight, guys. Awesome.
Gold vest it is.
The gold. Where is the gold? Here it is.
I just really hope that, you know, the whale that's funding this, I hope that they're getting their money's worth, you know? Like, I hope they're deriving at least some sense of satisfaction from this, because this is pretty...
The platinum vest
This is pretty
was supposed
wheelchair,
to be a
I'm not
gold
gonna
vest,
lie.
but the gold was sold out. So the fan who bought me the platinum vest ended up getting the platinum. And then earlier this year, someone wanted to donate a new vest, and they donated this gold foil vest, which I think is actually quite nice. Very good. Okay. Here we go.
Oro Turtle 50. Alright. Cool.
See, when I land, it rotates. Why?
That in there.
Why does it rotate when I land? It doesn't even make sense that it
166.
rotates
Wait, what am I?
like that.
God damn it, I missed one somewhere.
fall out.
A couple blurry guys are in the background. I wonder who they are.
Turtle. Just tipped $50. Thank you, Oro Turtle. Wow.
I guess I'll
Thank you
just
all for all this
leave
amazing
this one
support tonight for
blank.
Monkey Ball. I certainly wasn't expecting this level of support, but I'm certainly happy and grateful.
I'm sure
Thank
you
guys
are.
so
I'm
much
sure
for
you
supporting
are
Monkey
happy.
Ball.
I'm sure
I
you're
appreciate
happy.
that very much. That's right. It is time for Gunner Glasses as well. We'll do that. We'll do everything.
We'll do everything.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Wow.
Brand new burp.
Don't
Love
worry.
It.
If
Thanks,
you like
Phil.
Super Monkey Ball, like I told you guys as we started, I'm doing this more often now. I'm going to do it at least twice a week moving forward.
Oh, are you?
You know, until we get through the end of the story.
I'd prefer if you spared me.
Continue to play like the mini games, the challenge game. It's fun. It's definitely fun, but holy crap, you need a lot of practice. Or hey, you need to basically be playing this.
Bumblebee says, how
well,
long are we
it's taking
expecting
a
him to take?
long
40
time
minutes?
To even.
All right, so Bumblebee is saying 40 minutes on this stage.
Stage.
So,
Crazy.
all right, let's do this. I'm gonna reset the time. I'm gonna reset the timer. Since he's already hit the goal, I'm gonna use the timer specifically for this bet. So starting now, how long is it gonna take for him to finish this stage?
Ready, go!
Oy, oy, oy.
410? Why do I have 416?
Okay.
Did he math right? Did I math right?
It won't rotate.
The last one was 50, right? Like the last
camera
tip?
will not rotate all the way, so I'm just gonna
I'm
go.
not losing my mind, am I?
The camera keeps. You notice I go right and then it forces back left. No matter how much I rotate it right, it forces itself back.
Can
Shout
you...
out to Cute Hamtaro 2, who just became a channel supporter. Thank you for becoming a member.
Okay.
I appreciate that very much.
Are you allowed to skip stages in this
We
game?
actually have a little bit
Like,
of-
can he go into the next stage before finishing this one?
Actually gained back quite a few members these last couple days. I appreciate that, guys. Okay. Try this again.
Because I had him at, prior to this last tip,
Oh my god, this camera.
prior to this last tip, I had him at 166. So he should be at 216. I mean, you know, whatever.
Remember that show.
But... Oh, can you? Okay.
Stop, dude, stop fighting.
Alright,
Oh my
alright.
God.
So... Okay, so the bet's gonna be when he can finish this stage, or if he skips the stage. I wonder what the odds are that he skips the stage, because there's basically two outcomes, right? He beats the stage or he skips the stage.
No, the camera, it was the camera. I was doing fine, and the camera, you noticed, it rotated further, and I can't control that, and it killed me. If the camera will not stay in one way, I will never beat the stage. There's no way you can rotate the camera perfectly while also balancing. It needs to stop with the twisting. How the hell is it still twisting like that?
I don't know, it was programmed into the game a certain way. See ya.
What the fuck?
Bye.
Okay.
Ready, go!
It's like I'm doing the stage, but I'm also fighting another obstacle at the same time that's not even intended or something. It just doesn't seem like it's working right.
Fall out! Ready, go!
Oh my god.
Okay, so I have to... 216, so I'm gonna put 44 and math fail. I keep track whenever he adds shit wrong too. Okay, so now it should update, hopefully on the spreadsheet up top, to say 210 in the gray area. Yep, there it is. So 217 actual, 210 is what he's
I
got.
had to keep tapping.
Oh, he made it.
Tapping was
Wow,
the key.
3
Instead of
minutes.
holding, you had to tap, 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 tap.
My man.
And it made the camera not rotate as much. So there you go.
I guess we can just use this timer for, can you...
Nicely done.
Oh my god. That fucking,
It's a nail biter
that
for
fucking
sure.
clapping
It's a nail
shit.
biter stage,
The
man.
seal clap,
Shit.
this thing. Wow.
Okay, on to the next.
God damn it, dude. That is
6-6 clip.
fucking...
All right.
Like, he obviously, like, unironically does it.
Oh, follow by
I can't think of any time I've unironically done that. Like, I've only done that to, like, annoy people. Or sarcastically. Or something, right?
I bet.
Like, he's like, yay, go me. Jesus.
Oh no! Oh, I needed more momentum. Shit.
Ready, go!
Shit.
Do the timer for when it... Yeah, so Funsley, the purpose of this timer is to
See, in this one, the camera.
capture the space between tips.
Why does it fight you so much in the other one and not in this one?
But I mean, he hit the tips goal already. I mean, he might still do that shit. He did it with like Jax Raxer, but he's gotten multiple whale tips this time. I think his whales have learned from that Jax Raxer incident, right? Where it's like if you're either wait till later, or if you're gonna do it early, then go fucking way ham early. Because right now he's at 216. He's like way over the goal, right? So now he can't get all butthurt about it, right? And it's quote unquote multiple people, even though it's like probably the same person.
Yikes.
So I think that's how he's like insulated against it. So I don't necessarily know if there's like a point to the timer for that purpose. I'm just gonna use it to count how long it takes for him to complete these fucking stages, I think.
Oh shit. Whoa. Close. Okay, go ahead. Don't go too far. Okay. The tricky is getting more narrow. You notice that? You notice the platforms are getting more narrow. The platforms are getting way more narrow.
So B says, need a timer for how long that money survives in his account. Yeah.
Nice. It looks like if you hold back when you land.
Not gonna be very long. In fact, asks, Peace, do you know how much Jax has donated to Phil
look at
total
that.
for December and
Let's
October?
get to it.
Yeah, I can absolutely tell you that right now.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay.
Let me see.
Oh, yes. Oh, there's one more. Oh, monkey ball, banana mania. Yeah. Good evening, Derek. Good to see you, man. Because I love the cowboy hat, gunner and camo vest combo.
look at it real
It's
quick right
not the camo vest.
What was the
It's
question?
cool. Now you can see the metal metallic.
Jax has donated to Phil for September and October. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Monkey ball.
Hope you guys don't mind. I'm like
I remain
super
nameless.
microtism.
How are you? Oh, what is this?
Let's take a look. I think it's a good question.
Narrow peaks? Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh.
Okay, so Jax has given 200 so far in October and 175 in September. His net so far that I have for him is 2,027 exactly, starting from April 22nd.
For the monkey bullshit. Do it for the monkeys. The monkeys are hungry. They want a banana. Give them banana, or they'll be upset with you now.
Oh shit, sorry. Okay. I wasn't on the pulse.
I see. Ball, monkey balls.
Yeah, okay. I think this is gonna be a possible
Oh my
SOS
God,
level.
there
I'll
it
keep
is.
my eyes open.
Oh, boy.
Ears open.
Give me banana. Oh.
Lake Raka. What do you think of Phil getting daily tithes behind the scenes and waits? Any patterns? Well, one pattern I've noticed is that I know where's Infector.
Oh shit.
One thing I noticed is that it's been, the behind the scenes tip that comes, the day stream. Number one, it's basically coming daily now. It wasn't coming daily before, but it's effectively coming daily now.
No, stop that.
And the second thing is it's been quote 1 minute, man, several times. Like I haven't seen like a Silent Bob or whatever tip for quite a while. I'll look on the other screen to check on that. But yeah, it's kind of unusual.
Okay, good.
But that's a main pattern. I mean, what do I think about it? I mean, I hope they get their money's worth. I hope Planet Jeff gets his money's worth, and I hope his dead wife is looking down on him from heaven and face palming. Because what else would she be doing?
Very few people bother with them these days. That's why. Oh fucking shit. Ready, go. Monkey balls. The monkey ball now. Rotate the camera and now you go back and forward and you get the banana. And then you rotate the camera and you go forward and miss completely. Orange Cat, you've never seen fish in a soup? Actually, fish is a huge and popular ingredient in Asian cuisine. Many soups, broths, a lot of things use fish over in Asia.
Did he?
So you might just be a little bit too kind of like Western audiences.
They use a lot of fish in Asia, guys. Did you know that? I heard they also use rice in Asia.
Oh! Ask about the fish head soup. That's correct, Derek. He says, how do you 100% the game? Every banana? Yeah, like, think about how insane this is. These stages are ridiculously hard just to beat normally. Can you imagine being an insane collectionist and going through this game trying to catch every banana, like, I don't think I could do it. I would probably...
Gray Fox asks, do you think some of the tips are fake and just there to encourage tipping? I don't think so. Because for the tips to be fake, that means his ego wins over his greed, and I think his greed usually wins. Well, no, I can't say that. No, that's not true. I'm talking on my ass. I think in this particular case, his you know, he wants the money straight up. There's lots of times where his ego beats his greed, probably more often than not, to be honest. But yeah, I in this particular case, I don't suspect they're fake. I'd be surprised if they were.
See, actually, Jake Lasso says...
Major EPNS, is the tips tracking autism stronger than Clown Mode DSP? Who would win in a fight?
It's a hotbed.
I don't know how you pit those two things against each other.
A lot of different...
I definitely wouldn't mind fighting DSP though.
So
I'm not gonna like pretend that would ever happen.
People wouldn't be, you know,
mad at the internet and all that.
Do I sit in an angle?
But I would love to box him.
No, now I'm
kind of like when Keem wanted to box
nicely in face.
Was it Boogie? Wait, was it Boogie?
To look at the laptop and talk with you guys.
No, or was that Wings? That was Wings, right?
I kind of like look to the
Boogie can
side,
box anybody.
okay? But I could definitely face forward if I want to.
I can't keep these lolcow straights, man. Mike Tyson. Oh, the shit he said about Mike Tyson was great, man. I love that.
Any chance of playing with Cosmo Kiryu? Nah, see, here's the thing, Derek. Last couple weeks, I played with Cosmo, then I played with...
That comment he made about Mike Tyson is just another page in the fucking...
Characters of the game. Shit. I want to kind of go back
you know,
to that, so.
encyclopedia of DSP is not in touch with reality whatsoever.
Oh my lord, I suck.
Ready, go.
Oh, I suck. Can I wish Canadians a happy Thanksgiving? Absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving to all my Canadian viewers.
Yeah, you know what's funny, Gray Fox, is that he very consistently falls for the if you win X number of games, I'm gonna give you money. I don't think it's happened yet because, well, mainly because he hasn't hit the goal yet. But I mean, it's easy to troll him, right? Like the whole push-ups thing.
A little bit too excited.
The really pathetic thing is when he gets it, like you can see the sparkle in his eye. He's like, ooh, I can get the tip. You know, he always prefaces it by saying like, I don't think it's gonna happen. It's like, why are you doing it then? You don't think it's gonna happen? Why are you going for a win streak? He was purposely dodging like people who could beat him. You know, people like Goji tanks, so that he can win more. Mark, right now Wings is talking a lot.
Whoa, shit!
I don't follow Wings or LTG at all. Mark. I think so yeah, like Phil is the only lol call I like actually follow. Like I half follow Boogie now. Like I just read the, you know, I keep up to date on the Kiwi Farms thread for Boogie. Spoonie's basically like the book's ended. He got the bad end, and so I don't follow that anymore, and that's it. So
I just wanted to go that. I couldn't do it.
Ready,
Marble Madness is, I guess, a game like this is based off of Marble Madness, right?
B, I think Spoonie's probably living with his parents in Arizona or Miles.
By moving it. So
Yeah, Master Doctor. I'm pretty sure he's back in Arizona, and perhaps his internet privileges were taken away or something.
I don't actually think I ever...
Bumblebee asks, what is the percentage of people who tipped only one time ever in the last 3 months?
Shit.
It'd probably be tough to measure that as just like a straight percentage per se.
I'm sorry.
One thing is those that like show up and never show up again, I just put them under OIC because it's obvious. Like if it's a big tip, right?
Attention grabbing here.
Because you know, it's obvious. It's obvious what's happening. I mean, whatever.
Okay.
I'm not mad about it.
Now here's where it gets tough.
I'm seething. No, I don't give a shit.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, can we do it?
Don't choke, DSP. Don't choke. Don't let the camera fuck you over.
Not lined up.
Yep. Don't let the camera fuck you over. There you go. Oh.
Yeah, very nice.
You did it. Very nice. You earned that $216.
Party games tonight. Honestly, I don't think I want to do party games tonight. I think since I haven't played this often enough, I've only been playing it once a week. I feel like I want to make as much progress.
Spoonie too far
as I
gone. Can you get a no?
I'm not saying that.
Embrace Shadow. I mean, I don't know, man. Like,
Once a week. week I've been playing it.
I mean, I don't know. Spoony, I'd like to think he can get his shit together. I mean, he had fucking 7 years or whatever to get his shit together, and never did, but
Keep going.
like, I honestly think Spoony has a better chance of like
Hell am I looking at?
introspection
What
and
the-
redemption than DSP does, if that's worth anything.
What?
What? Yeah.
Oh my god. What the hell?
Yep. And
Oh! Oh.
Yep.
Huh?
Guys asking where's the Danganronpa. Do people actually really want the debriefing for
Try that
Danganronpa?
again.
It's tough because I wasn't tracking for like more than half of it, so I gotta literally go back and retrack every single tip from before the departnering, and I don't know if I want to do that,
exactly
dude.
what it is. Look, it's not even that
I'm a lazy asshole, dude.
Yeah. There's a secret gate that you can get to. It's harder, but that wasn't bad.
You haven't seen his latest videos, then? You're talking about Spoony?
Okay.
He hasn't made videos.
All right, we're almost done with
You're
this.
talking about his streams.
Almost done. 6-9, Switch Inferno. Okay.
Straight from 215. How much does OIC give during his... Hard to say, because, you know, he uses socks and things like that, but, I mean,
Huh? What?
probably at least...
I don't know what
I
happened.
mean, it's 5 figures for sure.
I don't even know what just happened.
Like, for sure it's 5 figures.
Huh?
Probably, I don't know, 20k plus, I'd say. Year to year. No, I watched a little bit of those streams, Max. They were very hard to stomach. It was very hard watching him in the state that he was in. It was like actual depressing.
Switches in a row. Oh shit! Oh!
Ready?
So, okay, when you hit the switch, the bar flies over and knocks you off. So let's try different switches. Let's try different switches and see what they do. What if I hit this switch?
Fall out.
The bar still hits you
Real
to the
bet is
left.
how long before the poop humor.
Ready? Go.
Poop humor is always in play. Lake Rack, I hate the money. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's
Holy crap.
kind of irritating, I guess, you know.
So it knocked me to the bottom.
But like, at the same time, it's kind of funny.
Oh.
You know, ever since the bank leaks happened, it's just been like I actually think the laughing potential's increased significantly. Like even when he gets money, like at this point, like there's no amount of money that his whales can give him that would make me punch the air. Like they can give him $10,000 right now, and I hope they do.
I'm
like-
at a loss right now. I don't exactly know what they're going
Like
to
those
do here.
the whales are they're in an indefensible position like right now because of those leaks. So it just puts a real big smile on my face. It's really funny. Yeah. Like you'd see on KF, you know, people, you know, and you know DDM and everybody where else, right? You know, he gets money and they're like, you know, oh, give him all your money, you know, give him more money. And you know, some people you can tell like it's like a cope for them, you know, in a way. Like they're mad about it and all that stuff. I get it. But now, like where we are now with what we know, like I say that completely 100% unironically, regardless of how much he's been given. He's a fucking lost cause. And if they want to literally throw their money into a fucking burning trash can, then please do.
Right here.
Yeah. And one way I think about it is, right, like, you know, like OIC gets money from, or, you know, his whales or whatever. They get money from their, you know, their job or whatever. And then it gets taxed. It gets taxed one cycle. They give it to Phil, in which they pay fees on it. And then it gets taxed on Phil's taxes too. And then it's just like, basically, they're just devaluing their money. And then it goes to Scopely. So, sure. Please. Please do. Like, hey, thumbs up, man.
Because there's... There's some that don't get.
I mean, it's speculated that, you know, like OIC, for example, has some sort of IT job. He makes, you know, maybe low six figures.
I don't get
It
it.
wouldn't be unheard of. And, you know, we already know he's like a loser. He's got no friends. He's got no nothing. So he's got this money he's earning from, you know, being an autistic computer guy, burning a hole in his pocket. And so what's he going to do with it? He's going to give it away some fat loser wearing a cowboy hat and a gold vest. Like, why do I care, man? Fuck it. Like, I'm tracking the numbers regardless. And the thing about numbers is that they're pure, you know? They're unaffected by this shit. So I put the number in, the number's there, regardless of how much he earned or didn't earn. My own personal spurg out in DDM is its own thing, you know? Yeah, and yeah, we all know he'll be begging tomorrow, and we know where the money goes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Minotaurix. Yeah, I thought about it, right? Like with everything that's happened and they're still giving money, that really goes to show how much he means to them, right? Like
How in the hell is this?
how much Phil means to people like OIC, that
How is this a memory?
after seeing the black hole of, you know,
What is
of
your memory?
a fucking money pit he is,
Dude, I don't understand.
they still continue to give him money. It's like, we really should be feeling sad for him, to be honest. Like, we took the Zen path, the Buddhist path, you know, we should actually feel bad for him for his suffering. Because if that shit ain't suffering, then fuck knows if, like, I have no idea what suffering is. Because that's like purgatory, man. That's like the worst thing ever.
Fall out.
Okay. Okay, so I guess that worked. So
And Max, so Max says, I enjoy lol calls at their lowest, and I absolutely see the appeal. Like, when he doesn't make any money, that's funny to me too. I guess the thing is that I've learned to find the humor regardless of his status, right? Whether it's a high or a low, because Phil is a certain way when he's at his high, and he's a certain way when he's at his low, right? And remember, there has to be highs for lows to be appreciated. Okay, so it's like when the vest streak ended. Like, do you know how many fucking detractors, like, fucking came at the same time when that shit happened? Like, if you guys were were watching the LSB stream, which I was there live
go to that,
when that
hit
happened,
particular
right?
Button, it'll raise the goal, then I need to go
The end of the vest streak was the biggest,
third row
like,
button. 1, 2,
fucking detractor orgasm probably in history, I'd say. You know? And it was just it was fun. Yeah, exactly.
Fall out.
Yeah, I need to hit that and then go in the goal quickly.
You need these shit monkey ball streams and you know, whatever, to appreciate the good stuff. And I mentioned this on my last stream, you know, it's like the people who kind of come in and out only when there's like drama or whatever. It's like, you really appreciate the drama more when you sit through this shit that we're watching right now. You
There's
know?
one that lit up over there. Right here.
So, yeah. And again, you know, I'm the numbers guy, so I gotta be here anyway. I gotta clock in and do my thing.
How am I supposed to do that so fast? I can't do it that fast.
Fall out.
I can't get over there that fast.
Ready? Go.
Yeah, hurt and scared, right? Like you know he's there, and like, you know, LSB's like quiet, it's like listening.
I'm trying, really. I'm
you hear,
trying.
all right, guys, I guess that's it, and it's just tap, tap, tap. That whole thing. Oh, that was like,
My switches were different.
It's like
I
fucking
randomized every playthrough.
put that shit right into my veins, dude.
I
Just
can't
fucking
get in.
distill it for me.
Fall out.
I can't get in there in time.
I appreciate it, Raziel. And I appreciate you coming by. Absolutely. Yeah, I guess the I guess the next thing is to see if he goes back to Twitch. Yeah, you know.
He flew over it.
Because we're probably gonna have some boring streams for a while. You know. And that's fine. Again, this entire experience is an exercise in like catharsis, right? Like we're all watching this fucking giant prick and
What am I drinking? Water.
like
Just water.
just
I have black coffee with-
relishing in the horribleness of it, you know.
Excuse me.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Okay, last stage of World 6 coming up. Folders. What the hell does that mean? Oh no.
Yeah, and so Jacob says the best bit of gold dust for him is when he calls his wife his mom. Like there's lots of little things that we like appreciate, you know? Like there's a lot to appreciate about him, you know? The thing is that, you know, the way that I appreciate him, I don't fucking give him money. You know, OIC happens to do that. But like for example, it's like 10 seconds. There's nothing happening anyway. Whoops. This shit is my favorite thing. I'll show you my favorite DSP thing. It's this. It's when this happens.
By the way, you know, almost 250 people on the stream, so if you want to talk, almost no one's talking in the chat. I don't know why. You guys know I love talking with you, especially during horror games, so, you know, anyone want to talk? Hypnotic Flowers, he started the game, but he only got like...
That's my shit. That's what I watch for.
Haha, just a straight shot. Look at this.
Okay, so there's a lot to like.
Oh, shit!
Ready, go!
I almost did it, but it's a tricky thing at the end there because the gate itself also moves. So I need to be able to wait for the gate.
Ready, go!
Okay.
Fall out. Ready, go!
Yeah, I've always wondered, right? Like, you know, you've got people on Twitch who are literally streaming to 0 people. And I've never gone in, you know, I've never gone into this, but I thought about this recently where it's like, what do you do when you're streaming to like people who aren't interacting with you? Or in their case, literally nobody's there, you know? Like, I think he takes the fact that he just has like an audience there for granted pretty much, you know? So he's like, hey, you guys need to create some sort of,
Very good.
you know, some sort of infamy to interact. It's like, no, you create those opportunities yourself if you're a good streamer. Who is my NFL team? I do not watch football. I used to follow the 49ers like a long time ago. And I think the only reason I followed them was because the 49ers were like super OP in that NES football game.
World, I'm not getting all the bananas.
And then I just
crap
remembered
about
that,
Oh, no.
and then I was like, I just default wanted like
Alright.
rooted for them in that case.
World 7.
Washington Detractors.
Whew. Spiral Bridge. Whoa. A twisty, topsy-turvy stage.
It's actually 217 or 216 Spaceman. Oh, make that 226. Oh, look at that jump scare, guys. Isn't that such a jump scare? That's what a jump scare is.
Oh, wow. Whoa, shit. Gotta be careful, man.
Just plug her in.
I wanna fall off the goddamn thing now.
So,
Oh, no!
10,
Oh,
10,
no! Ah!
Come on, I miss.
Ready, go!
I got all the way to the top and I failed. Thank you to an anonymous $10 tipper who says, I love your streams, Phil. Thank you very much, whoever you may be.
Whoever you may be.
For that compliment and your support. Thank you so much.
See, the thing that I wonder is how come his whales feel the need
Yeah, we don't do
to
that anymore.
to.
Here's the thing. Now
I was thinking about this too recently, right?
So why not?
Like, you know how his whales will use different names or random names? I wonder, because like
the tools that
DSP
are for us, right?
presumably knows who they are, right? Because he sees their like PayPal email, assuming that you're using the same PayPal.
Notice how many people vote.
Was it his idea for them to do that or their idea? Because I can see him telling them like, hey, maybe you guys should, you know, space it apart. Like, basically, he tricked them into doing it so that it looked like he received any level of like support from multiple people, right? I can see him totally doing that. Maybe a little bit of both, says Jacobs. Yeah, maybe.
Son of a duty bar.
Because like on the other hand, you know, you look at his whales, and they might be doing it to make him feel better.
It seems
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they had multiple PayPal accounts and they used them just so that he thought that he was getting
it's probably one of the hardest games.
like different amount. Like, he really does believe he's got this like support.
I've lost momentum.
It's like you're patting the head of this big baby, right? Trying to make him feel better. I can see that too, you know? Again, that's why it's interesting. The psychology here is just,
No, I can't stop rolling. I
it's
can't
like
stop
incomprehensible,
rolling.
right?
I couldn't stop myself. Whoa, I couldn't stop. Duty bar.
Ready, go!
I'm not even kidding. When I used to do polls on just on my forums, I would get at most maybe 100 to 200 votes. Tops. That's how much we would get.
Hey, Cobain.
And
Thanks
now
for
we're
stopping by,
getting
dude.
1,000 freaking votes
Appreciate it.
on stuff. How crazy
I'm doing
is
good.
that? If anything, that just shows I can't even control this. It just shows that I've always had a lot of support and viewership on YouTube. It's just hard to see because not everyone's watching every video, you know? Duty bar! No, duty bar! Now, this is not good. I can't see anything. I'm going backwards. How is this going to work? Duty bar. So now I'm just using left thumbstick. I'm not touching the camera at all. Look at this. This is a completely different experience when you don't touch the camera. Seriously, it really is. I gotta go backwards up the ramp and shit. Look at this. Going backwards. Duty bar. Time for a duty bar. Duty. Shit.
This is making Master Doctor sick. What part of this is making you sick? Because I see a lot of parts of this making somebody sick.
Kevin would be-
I'm assuming you mean the motion sickness.
So Kevin would be able to pick who's
There's a lot going on,
I could
we can
see
say.
that. I don't see a reason why not. The Mighty Gamer 20 just joined the channel. Thank you to Mighty Gamer 20.
The Mighty Gamer 20.
Joining the channel tonight. I appreciate the support. It gets up to 278 members.
See, the funny thing is it's
Thank you.
like the member thing, right? It's like 100% socks. Like you really can't argue that it's anything but sock accounts, right? Because
The Duty Bar Club.
Phil has no discoverability, and anyone who runs into him, like 95+% of people would think he's a fucking asshole, right? So that means really only one possible
Challenging, man.
thing is happening with these members, right? Besides stock accounts, which they are, but let's say they weren't. It would have to be his old viewers, like sort of coming into his streams piecemeal and subbing or becoming members piecemeal, right? Because he's been around for like 4 months now, right? So when people go like, hey, you know, I've been subscribed for 10 years and you know, I just started joining the streams now, it's like, he's been around for 4 months, why are you just joining the streams now? You know, I'm pretty sure that if you didn't click on his streams once, it would eventually stop showing them to you. Like, the algorithm, I think, prioritizes people you click on in your sub, you know, in your sub window, like in some sort of way.
Look at this.
I might also be completely wrong, but I think that's the case.
It's nice and sudsy below us. At least here you're getting
So-
to a suds bath when you die.
So yeah, you know, it's 100% sock accounts for sure, but like,
Getting clean, right? Nice baby probably smells. Or you got stinky.
oh, you're still going?
The night.
You done? Oh, he's still going. You done? Fucking asshole. That's really irritating.
Kevin says Yan Yan could be the ball. Who's Yan Yan? I don't know which one that is. Yan Yan.
What's up, Shallow?
Duty boss. Dude, what the? As soon as I get up there, I lose control. I can't do anything about it. Seriously. I just can't do a damn thing. As soon as I get up there, he just goes flies right off the side.
Ready, go!
Fuck you, Jacobs. He better not. I haven't had to SOS out that chicken sandwich yet,
Wow,
but
I can't control it.
there's two things that I'm trying to be ready for that I haven't SOS'd out yet. One of them is that fucking chicken sandwich. The other one is that fucking sound box. Now I think I've got a good sixth sense for that sound box now. You know, the one he pulls up to the mic, goes duh, 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 or wah 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 wah. That thing. I fucking hate that thing, dude. I fucking hate that thing so goddamn much. Like I want to go over there and smash it with a hammer.
Maybe if I tilt it less and slower, I won't get the crazy momentum at the top, and I'll actually be able to go up there. See, I'm doing it less now. I'm doing rapid tap instead of full lean. Maybe rapid tap will help. It might actually...
Like the annoying thing about that sound box is that it's like, you know, you can put that into your OBS or something, right? But just the whole boomer way that he does it, where he picks it up and like you can see him hold it up to the mic. Like when the camera's on, he'll do it. He'll pick it up. Like, he'll pick it up, like I'm holding my cell phone, up to the mic. He'll hold it up to the mic, and he'll, like, look up and he'll look around, let the sound play out, right? Like, just every fucking pixel of when he does that is just the worst thing ever.
As soon as I got up there, I couldn't control
I can't stand that shit.
Yeah, the tabbing is definitely better than holding. Holding gives you too much momentum, and you can't really...
Oh yeah, and then we get the combo where it goes dun dun dun, and then he goes woo, you know, he does that type of thing. Oh boy.
I don't know about how
Ooh,
to
that's a
stop
spicy one.
Momentum when you're up there on the top platform at all. Like, it just seems like it's gonna make you go careening off the edge. See, like right now, all I want to do is stay still, and I can't. Look at this. The camera's rotating. I can't help it.
Cobain, it's kind of like out of my lane, man. You know, I have to assume that the people that are watching this stream are here to watch DSP, not Wings and LTG, who I also don't watch. So I hope you understand. I'm sure it is absolutely epic.
That could stop your momentum on the top platform, then it would work perfect. But there's nothing there. If you keep, you're gonna lose your momentum, and you're gonna fly off the edge, right?
Ready, go!
With Dre Day, we still have a reason for the forums. In particular, Ask the King is something that we absolutely need the forums for. Without the forums, we would not have Ask the King. And I feel that having a forum
my
like
partner
that
just
still
said
has
this
its
is
purpose. By the way, it's
DSP's.
not expensive to maintain the forums.
Oh, gross. That's
If I'm
gross.
remembering it correctly, I'm trying to remember what I spend a month. It's not even $100 a month. It's way less than that to have those dedicated forums. So it's not a huge deal to have the website. At one point it was. I'll be honest, like years ago, I used to pay for a lot more expensive stuff for the site. It was way more pricey. It's really not anymore. Look, I can't control the ball. I can't stop it. I don't know how to do. I really have no clue how to do this. I don't see how you can do this.
Well,
Because
you clearly
the
can.
momentum, you're going too fast. Even if you just gently place yourself on the platform, your ball is rolling at a maximum speed because of the spin of the twist.
Okay.
And I don't know how to make it not do that, so I don't careen off that platform up there. I really have no idea. All right, Kagome, have a good night. I really don't know how to do this. Right now, I can't even get the ball to move in the direction I want. What's funny is the
Cynical Ravencrest has too much depression to watch all the lolcows. F man.
You noticed
Yeah,
that, right?
it's a lot. Like for example, like Chris Chan, I guess he's the OG lolcow. I never ever got into that. I have no, like, even before this whole thing that happened, I have no frame of reference with him other than the Sonichu thing. I just know it's an existing thing of him. That's it. And you know, the lore's too deep with that. I'm like, I wasn't willing to take any sort of time to get into it.
Ball up there. It just keeps.
But I'm sure it's interesting.
And you can't get it on the platform without it going flying off. I don't get it. There's no brakes to this ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there was a button that said, "Oh, freeze the ball in place," or if there was a way to stop. There's no way to stop momentum once you start. And this spiral itself has momentum. So I don't know how I could possibly land up here and not fall off. I genuinely don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know what to do.
Terry Caravello technically the longest running lolcow?
Hurry
I don't know. When would you categorize him as being a lolcow? That's the thing.
7, 6.
I mean, was he a lolcow before Windy City Heat, for example?
Basically can fly off things
You know?
too easily, and if I get the bigger dude, it won't be as bad.
Down the rabbit hole for Chris Chan? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. In 92. Yeah, I guess I walked right into that one.
Oh my god, excuse me. It's disgusting.
Alright. What's up, Sean? I'm good, man. How are you?
I couldn't control
I'd
it.
fucking hang out with Perry 10 times out of 10 over this fucking dipshit, though, I'll tell you that
I
much.
don't get it.
So, whatever that's worth.
Fall out. Ready? Go.
I don't get it.
Hey, what's up, Sunspot? Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Just enjoying some Super Drunkey Ball. Pretty good.
Fall out. Ready? Go.
I'm just going straight, trying to go up, and it over rotates because of the momentum. I can't control it and stop it from doing that.
Oh yeah, we can easily have a part 2 of Down the Rabbit Hole for DSP.
No, I'm done now. I can't do it.
Hey, heading out, Lake? Take it easy, dude.
Oh, I would have been. I wasn't ready.
10, 9, 8. Fall out. Ready? Go.
Wow, this is the first stage in World 7. It's really tough.
Fall out.
Right into the side.
First Phil says, wow, this is fucking boring. Well,
Oh, man.
quite an astute observation. I would agree with you. This is fucking boring.
Wow.
You probably lives rent free in DSP's head.
The other thing is
Yes.
there's no way to see. Like Carlos,
I would-
was, oh,
I would
time
argue
it.
that
How do
Assassin
you
Legion.
time it when you can't see the goal? Remember, there's no good view here where you can see the goal rotating to see. If
I don't know, I find myself tolerating this bullshit a lot easier when I'm streaming
There's no
Sunspot.
way
I
to
don't know
even
why.
time anything because you don't even understand when it's gonna pass. See, now this time I was like, oh, I'll just turbo.
Like, I don't even feel the need to spurg out except when he's, like, being really obnoxious, you know? But I feel pretty chill otherwise, you know? You're working him, Red.
Nope.
Fall out.
It probably wouldn't have even mattered.
Ready? Go.
Yeah, you know, I think the community is actually pretty strong, like the detractor community at least. All sorts
See?
of folks.
Once you get to the top, you have too much momentum. You can't stop yourself anymore.
Ready?
Chip waifus? Yeah. That looks fun. I wouldn't mind having some ship waifus, but I don't know, man. I try to kind of stay away from mobile games. They get really, really distracting for me.
Nope, too late.
Sean says, we talked about how we thought Phil would go, and I said a heart attack.
Ready? Go.
Oh, yeah.
Does his dad have heart problems? Is that like, is that official lore? I know he says his parents are perpetually on death's door, but I don't know if he ever says by which method they are on death's door. What's up, Derek? Liver? Yeah. Well, the thing is that, like,
Ready?
I don't know if he would just, like, straight, like, he'd have to be a pretty fucking insane alcoholic to just, like, straight up liver, like, liver failure to kill his ass, you know? But, you know, there's a lot of comorbidities that come with, you know, being an alcoholic. But, yeah, I mean, straight up liver failure, like, it takes, like, significant binge drinking to get to that level.
Fall out. Ready?
Said his heart was bad and he can go anytime.
Boy.
Frank sign? Yeah. I mean, my profession, I don't deal with, like, diagnosing stuff or whatever, but, I mean, a heart attack is a very specific type of
What is my favorite
heart
food?
issue,
I don't
let's
have
say,
a favorite
like a heart attack.
I actually prefer not to eat
So
this.
generally, that's going to be caused by
Eating a variety
like
of foods
plaques in the
rotation.
coronary
It's better than
arteries,
eating the same thing
right?
all the time.
Generally
Some people are
speaking.
like, oh, I'll eat the same food all the time. It's my favorite food. I would
But
never
like,
do
there's
that.
heart
Seriously,
failure,
I get sick
which
of
is
food.
a
If I
different
eat pizza all
issue.
the time, I would
And a
eat
heart
pizza.
attack can cause heart failure, but having like chronic heart
Burgers,
failure just off the bat
probably
is
just
a completely different
That's kind of
mechanism.
how I am.
Based on the bank leak, he's drinking a cup of liquor a
Fuck
day for
this.
years.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Maybe he's just buying really expensive like bottles of something,
Ready?
you know? Like maybe he's just a connoisseur.
Yeah, with
Of
Jada,
expensive
absolutely. He says he's playing
gin.
the Avengers game now that it's on Game Pass. He's enjoying it, but he's glad he didn't pay for it because he's probably not going to play the multiplayer. Right. As a campaign, it's not bad. As a campaign, I would argue it's worth like 20, 25 bucks. But everyone paid 60 bucks for a game where the campaign was
Yeah,
like...
I mean, yeah,
$10
just having a straight up
and then
fucking
you
heart
get the
attack
multiplayer
and
stinks.
killing your ass wouldn't be a bad way to go, to be honest.
Like, then I can do. Fuck you.
Fall out.
In the video, he said when he was eating bad and shit, he felt pain and poor. Like, DSP said that, because, like, you can eat shit and you're, like, just eating shitty, you're not gonna, like, fucking develop atherosclerotic plaques in, like, you know, a year or whatever. Like, that's just, that's kind of meaningless. I mean, I would say, you know.
See? By the time it's coming around, you can't see it. It's off the screen, and you can't see the platform. But it's coming, it's too late. If you see it, it's too late to move towards it. You just have to guess. You literally just have to guess the timing, because there's no way to actually time it properly, because it's off the screen. If the viewpoint was better, and you could see it coming, you would know, okay, let me time my roll now. You can't. You can't even see it coming. You just have to guess and get lucky.
Yeah, and Max, like, you know, there's a pretty big, like, familial history component of it as well, I'd say, you know?
Okay.
Like, I'd say the things he needs to check for, like, at his age,
Wow.
he needs to check his blood pressure, right? So he needs to check if he has hypertension. He needs to check his like, cholesterol, right? To see if he has hyperlipidemia. Because if he has hyperlipidemia, that's going to be a risk factor for coronary artery disease, too, right? So just yeah, and checking, like, his A1C to see if he has diabetes, pre-diabetic, whatever. Like, you can be diabetic and not know you're fucking diabetic easily.
I
In
don't
a prostate
know.
exam.
This doesn't seem like a
Catsper, gotta throw in the
skillful
prostate
one at all.
exam.
It really doesn't. This seems like when you just do it ad nauseum until you luck out and you get the right alignment. It doesn't seem like it's anything you can really time with skill. I don't even understand how you could. It's too late now.
Mom smoked when she was carrying. Yeah, you know. I guess in terms of like manageable shit right now, you know, he needs to be actively, you know, like, you don't need to think that you're fucking dying to do proactive shit, right? Like the patients who have like the worst like prognosis are the ones who are reactive and not proactive, right? They're the ones who just let shit get to the end of the line, and then that's when they fucking go in when they can't take it anymore. It's like, oh, you have stage 4 fucking cancer.
I don't know how to stop on that other platform. I have such
But like,
speed and force
but he seems to kind of
off this spinning
he seems to
platform.
kind of ignore his
How I would
issues until they
actually get on that
become
platform
like
and not go
unbearable,
flying off of
you know?
it because of my incredible speed. I don't get it.
If you want a dugout worm, then please, by all means, I can. I would absolutely understand. This is pretty awful. I'm like totally not watching. I'm like looking at it with my eyes, but my brain isn't registering, and I'm just like staring at chat. Ear infection, so I reacted. Yeah.
I can't see. You can't. Once you hit the platform, you can't stop. You need to go as fast as possible to get on the platform. When you're on, then you can't stop your momentum because you got maximum momentum just to get down that fucking platform. So how the fuck do you do it? How the
Mr.
fuck?
Tickets.
If they wanted this to
Get
be
back to
fair,
work.
it would have been as soon as you go onto the platform with the gate, you're good. The gate's right there. You go through. It shouldn't be you hit the platform, then you have to change direction to get to the gate. That's fucked up. That's actually fucking evil that they did that. Like, that's a dickhead fucking move to do to the gamer who's doing all this crazy-ass timing and balancing to get over there. And on top of that, oh, fuck you. Now you gotta somehow stop your momentum completely. Fuck that, man. That's fucked up.
Ready?
This is fucked up.
Who else here is drunk? I wouldn't mind being drunk. Evil.
Fall out.
And I just want to point out that he wants to increase the frequency of these to twice a week.
Because they've added a few extra
Twice a week.
heroes over the year. But of course, the problem is probably that no one cares about it anymore.
I mean,
You
we've
know,
got to
they're
replace the
voted.
action-packed
They only had the
Hades
Kamala
with
Khan,
something much better. So
plotline.
why not
when the game released.
Super
They
Monkey
didn't have
Ball,
any other campaign.
Banana Mania?
Yeah.
I have no doubt he would rage quit this game, Cobain, if the tips were a certain way.
All right, so I split the part for YouTube, but I guarantee you I'm going to be doing this for another half hour. And I'm just when I beat this, it will not be timed.
Hey, imagine that he ended the YouTube part without without like a total like begment. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Just get fucking lucky. It seriously is. Just get lucky.
Fall out. Ready? Go.
Carlton Jr., I understand what you're saying. Or actually, not Carlton Jr., this was Gray Fox. Just don't stay on the tip of the bridge. When has I ever stood on the tip of the bridge? What are you talking about?
Oh god damn it! I like missed a
I'm
tip
not
somewhere.
standing on the tip of the bridge at all.
Fuck.
I'm standing at the ramp before the
Either
bridge.
missed
So that way I
$2.49
go up the
tips
bridge
or
and time it.
one $2
I'm
tip.
not even doing that. You're telling me to do something I haven't
No,
done
whatever.
yet.
I'll update it later.
Oh my god, do you see how fast it... Do you see what my point is? Do you see how fast that shit moves by? It moves by at like turbo speed. Even getting ready to go on it, it's like, what the fuck? Look how fucking fast it's moving. How do I line up with that and not fly off?
Jesus Christ.
I don't get it. I don't get it. It doesn't seem doable. It really doesn't seem doable.
He needs Game Tracker. I heard if you go in front of a mirror and turn off the lights and say Game Tracker 3 times, he shows up and tells you how to play the game. I'm not gonna try though. I don't like backseat fucking gaming.
Fall out. Ready? Go.
Oy, oy, oy. What the fuck?
Jacobs, do you feel like your brain cells are dying watching this because your brain cells are dying watching this?
The spiral from hell. First we had topsy-turvy torture. Now we got the spiral from hell.
Hey, remember when DSP said, I don't know if you guys remember this, like, or if you heard him say this, but he was like now that it's fall, like the weather's like it's gonna be cool now. Like, he used that in the context that like as soon as it was officially fall, that the weather was better now, as if the weather gives a shit what your fucking human notion of seasons are
at all.
on a
I think
calendar.
it's actually annoying.
That shit was
If
really
they
funny.
had it so that when you go on that top platform,
But maybe that's
you
it,
stop
you know.
your momentum and turn and get to the gate. Or
It's
have
related to
right
that.
there as soon as you hit the platform, that would be fair. This is like,
Am I a
not only do you
doctor?
have to balance all the way up, then time it perfectly, then somehow find a way
Yes.
to stop your momentum and completely change direction and turn and go through the gate. It's like, what the fuck? That's like 10 tasks.
My
in
occupation
one. It
does
really
require a
is.
doctorate,
It's like 10,
which means I'm
10
technically a
tasks.
doctor.
Fall out. Ready, go.
With, who just asked that? Oh, Mark. Mark asked, I think the vehicles are too powerful in Battlefield Conquest. I don't know. I played it for one night stream, and I barely ever used the vehicle, so I'm going to say no, but I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't play it long enough to really tell.
Yup, doctor?
Oh, fuck you.
I don't have a, MD.
Oh, fuck you.
The letters after my name are not MD. There's gonna be salt, guy. I mean,
No way.
I know, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday there'll be salt.
How the
Later
fuck
that day there
am I
was
gonna
salt.
do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
How am I gonna hit that?
Just gotta kind of
platform
stick
and
around
not
for it.
have insane momentum
No, I don't have a
to fly
JD.
off? I just don't understand how they expect.
Do
you
not
to
have a
do that.
JD.
There's gotta be something I don't get. There's some about some.
It'd be interesting if I had a JD though. I always wondered how it would be like if I
How
did
the
have a
fuck do I
JD.
stop insane spinning momentum? It doesn't make any sense at all.
Sickle cell.
I
Yeah, I mean, I know as much about sickle cell as I was taught about sickle cell.
Ready,
I just don't understand it.
But
Oh,
I
really?
mean, I don't deal with sickle cell every day, so I would.
Yesterday.
I need a
They were
refresher.
supposed to run all day yesterday, but they ended it yesterday.
Oh, sickle cell, super interesting, Worm. Yeah,
And they fucked everyone over.
Very
and wanted
interesting
to play it
disease
on
state.
Sunday. That's actually kind of messed up. Yeah, it was supposed to
but
be.
extremely painful for a lot of
Closed beta
patients.
For 2 days and an open beta for 2 days, right? Well, then again, no, I mean, it was supposed to be Wednesday, Thursday closed, Friday, Saturday open. So actually, that's correct. That actually is right, what they did then. They said it was going to be 2 days and 2 days. It wouldn't have mattered.
fall out.
Pool King just did a $20 super chat and says, this question I wanted to ask, what do you think of videos that people make called This Is How You Don't Play? To me, I think they do them for money and views. What do you think? Of course.
Yeah, it's a yeah.
Why else
I
would
guess
they do
I guess you'd classify it as a
They're not doing
condition.
them to get entertainment out
But
of them, right?
I just refer to everything blanket as a disease state, I guess.
They're riding a wave of negativity. They're trying to purport negative stereotypes and things about me. You know?
I mean, it's kind of like a, it's kind of the similar to something like
oh yeah, Chicken Man says they actually said it
inflammatory
was
bowel
late
disease or something
Sunday
like
night
that. It's kind of a
on Twitter on Friday. Well,
it's kind of a
lied.
part of your coding at that point.
They completely
once
lied.
the disease presents itself, in which case, Ever happen to the chair spins?
All
Dump
right.
those chair spins, man.
Ready,
His stupid wife came up with them, so he couldn't do them, obviously. I mean, he'd never come up with something so stupid. His stupid wife came up with them. When would he ever listen to his stupid wife? Thanks for the stupid idea, stupid wife. Ah, no worries, Sunspot. Come on, you're free to talk about whatever, dude. Don't ever feel bad about bringing anything
I
up.
can't even go straight on the damn platform. Not possible.
ready,
Gray Fox asks, do you think Ket is actually going to the gym, or is she just avoiding Phil? I mean, I hope she's going to the gym. She should be going to the gym. Fucking Phil should also be going to the gym. What about the gym, you ask? Yeah, what about the gym indeed? But he should be going to the gym, and so should she.
Derek, no, I'm not surprised at the early poll results after a day. Absolutely not. First of all, what I'm actually happy is that most, if not all, the games nominated are horror games. I was surprised at that because usually we don't get that for the Halloween event. We
That
get
pay pig
weird
soap.
stuff.
I don't believe so, Sean.
People actually
I
not
mean,
made a
yeah.
horror game.
I mean, it was
Wow, that's
it
easy.
was my folly to try to form some sort of line of communication with a indoctrinated pay pig anyway. But yeah, for you guys who don't know, the pay pig gothy senpai left a message on one of my
It
videos,
doesn't seem like they thought this through.
and it was pretty stupid. But
There's some weird
I guess
fucking way
I guess the lesson is you
that's
can't
not
you
normal.
can't reason with these people.
Glitch it or
You can't reason people out of a situation they didn't reason themselves into, right? As they say.
I don't know how the fuck you would do this.
It was like this. Let's see. There's nothing going
See?
on here, right?
I timed it perfectly. I landed on it, but you're going monstrous spin speed. You can't stop it. You literally can't stop it.
It was this one. Oh. I guess what's going on? You can keep playing. Go on.
It's gotta be something stupid to stop your spinning momentum, because there's no way to do it yourself.
So
Literally no way
so
to stop
Gothy Senpai, you guys should recognize that name. They show up every once in a while. So this video was basically like talking about this was that whole Jax Raxer thing where you got mad at Jax for tipping 150, you know, early. So Gothy Senpai says there's been a lot of times he hasn't reached the tip goal last week, in which I replied, "You mean the completely arbitrary $150 per stream tips goal? You think this man demanding $300 in tips every day is being reasonable?" And Gothy Senpai responds, "Literally, any big Twitch streamer would do the same if they ended up only getting the small amount DSP gets a day. Small amount. You would be surprised. He's just in a tough situation." And since then, I don't think I got a response from this person. Oh wait, no, I did. I didn't see this. Oh, it's just today. At Mahater91. What did Mahater91 say? Where's this person? Oh. Fair enough, but he's telling everyone that he's broke and in danger of losing his house. He's a manipulative liar and guilting his fans into giving him money. If he quit playing mobile games, he would never have to worry about money ever. He's grimy and a pathological liar and an egomaniac. Don't try saying those bank statements aren't real, either. Because if they were fake, he would have just said they were. Gothy Senpai. If you think about it, doesn't every streamer do that? I'll donate $10 when I feel like it to support the streams, and they can do what they want with their money. Well, isn't this just the end-all, be-all? Let's go and get a nice close look. If you think about it, doesn't every streamer do that? By do that, I assume he means scam people. I'll donate $10 when I feel like it to support the streams, and they can do what they want with their money.
You just roll right off.
And that's why you shouldn't be mad at people like OIC, right there.
Make any sense. How the fuck do you do it? Now, I'm not having fun right now. I'm tediously getting more annoyed and more annoyed, having to do the same fucking stupid thing over and over.
Comment above by math. Let me see.
Fuck this.
Fall out. Ready? Go.
Let's see. Yeah, just firm that answer. It's a comment above by math. Here?
You can't do it. It's not fucking possible.
Oh,
You-
this
no
one?
matter
Oh.
what, you will be moving too much momentum and you can't stop on it.
He wants you to pay for all his mystery
don't
bills.
get it.
Oh, okay. I read this out of order. I'm so stupid. Yeah, so it went boom, boom, boom. Okay. He wants you to pay for all his shit. And then he says, if you think about it, doesn't every streamer do that? And then he replied with this. That's what happened. So Gothy Senpai needs to respond to this comment. And I don't think
It's gonna be
that this
something
person will.
ridiculously dumb. It really is. It's gonna be something ridiculously
Let me
dumb
do.
you're not supposed to be doing normally, and it works.
Are we still on the same stage? Oh, we are. Timer's at 33. Nice.
I'm gonna try to change characters. I don't think it's gonna work though.
Wait, what? Does
World
that
World
does
did
that
a super
matter?
chat saying, do I think I'll return to Animal Crossing chill streams ever? No, I don't think.
Does
I've
the character
ever
matter?
been interested in Animal Crossing ever again. It was good.
I assumed it was
6-8 months. Or
aesthetic
whatever.
only, right? No.
It was definitely a different world back then with COVID.
I guess I don't know.
People needed something chill to do, but I've got way more interesting chill streams to do than that.
That's
Seriously,
up, Kramer.
like,
Timers for how long he's been on the same stage.
I have zero desire to ever go back to it.
Gong gong.
Maybe a smaller. So I guess if they're smaller, the
Okay.
fucking, I don't know, centrifugal force is gonna be different because it's spinning. Because it has lower mass.
Ready?
Hell if I know.
Go.
Now let's see if this does anything differently.
I mean, presumably you're gonna have to get used to the new physics too, right, Phil? I mean, you've been playing the same character for 30 minutes. If there's a difference, then maybe it'd be more difficult, but maybe not. Man, you can tell he's really fighting the like controls here. It's
Almost.
it's really like erratic.
Almost. I almost was able to stop my momentum because he's heavier. Yup.
Ready? Go.
I almost pulled it off because he was heavier.
Oops.
I didn't even do that. That was the momentum. I didn't even push forward ever.
Ready? Go.
Mark, our businesses have been open. We haven't been in lockdown. Our businesses have been open. Everyone has to wear masks and social distance, but all our businesses have been open.
How does that make you feel, Phil?
Right now.
How does wearing masks and social distancing make you feel? Tell me.
Look at that. What? I didn't even do that. I didn't even do
I
that.
remember he went on a rant one time against the governor of Washington.
Ready?
I'm just like, bro, do you even vote?
No, I've never played
Fuck
inside of
off.
a washing machine before. Never ever been inside of a washing machine, even as a small child. That's where the clothes go. That's not where I go.
You think he does? You think he participates in like civics at all? Hell no.
Wow, I was right there. I was just slightly early. I was right on it. Okay.
Ready? Go.
Yeah, Max. That
Expand dog, no one here.
he's had a couple good medical rants since COVID started, and they were all
No one gives two shits about
equally
those guys.
stroke-inducing.
As I said many times on my streams, I don't care about them. You guys bring them into my streams to talk about them, even though they have nothing to fucking do with me or my content at all. I just don't give two fucks
He's
about
talking about wings. Because there's been I can remember off the top of my head at least one occasion where he brought wings in randomly. He did that with Review Tech USA too, pretty recently if I remember. Nemo signs ego. Yeah, it's like it's up to you if you want to vote or not, or participate in government. But I mean, if you don't, then you kind of lose your ability to complain. I mean, in some capacity, right? I mean, I think that's reasonable, isn't it? I mean, we don't have compulsory voting.
I
I
can't.
think some
stop
places
it.
kind of do have compulsory voting, if I recall. I think Australia does, right? Am I talking out of my ass? I feel like I read that somewhere one time.
Kid, I didn't realize the different monkeys changed the properties of the stages. Yeah, I mean, you can tell they have different weight to them. I wouldn't have known if you guys didn't tell me. Honestly, I would have assumed they were all the same. I would have. I wouldn't have thought that you could change the physics by changing your monkey. Again.
Yeah, August. I mean, I'm not gonna say you lose your freedom of speech, right? But yeah, you're. I
No,
mean,
Expand Dog, no, like one person.
you're not trying to affect change. Then why should I even listen to you?
I don't care. No one cares. And that's it. That was the end of it. In general, my real viewing audience, not dumb fuck trolls who come in here to derail shit, my real viewing audience doesn't care. They're here to chill with me.
Are they?
If they care about it, they'll go watch it themselves. They don't have to sit here and derail my stream talking about it, you know?
You know, Steve of the Dead had a really good video. I think it was related to that Snow Carl thing where like Phil just constantly steps on his chat in terms of like their community. Like, you know, he talked about how community develops kind of organically, and it was very interesting, right? And you know, people develop kind of like roles within each like each chat is like a just like this microorganism, right? It's got multiple parts, right? Each chatter is a component of that, and he just constantly just redirects it in some like artificial sort of way, right? And it's really irritating actually. Now that, you know, I guess I kind of have my own chat. The way that like I really like when you guys like are talking to each other about whatever, it doesn't matter what. But like just the fact that there's like engagement happening kind of within the chat is cool. Like I like fostering that type of environment. He does like the literal opposite of that, you know?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how they.
It's fucking irritating, to be honest.
Stage. The other stages were challenging, but they were fun. This is actually not fun. A stage that's so hyper realistic with the physics that it's like the most impossible scenario to align and do properly. Like it's like a 1 in a million shot.
Yeah, I get it, Worm. I mean,
care.
You know, especially if you have some sort of like derailing to DSP means something else, I think, entirely to normal people. Derailing to DSP is like the scope of derailment for DSP is too much, I think.
Orange Cat, I don't know.
Like the net is way too wide for what he considers derailment. I think that's an issue. That's why his chat. That's why his chat like moves at a fucking snail's pace during the day stream. You know, like you're not allowed to. Well, chat.
Really badly.
It's like if I wanted to talk to Snow Carl about stuff, right? Hypothetically, I don't. But like, let's say I did. Even if it wasn't like detractor shit, like I'd probably just be like, hey, give me your like Discord or whatever. We'll chat like out of his chat, because then I can actually say what I want to say, right? Like without living in fucking North Korea of DSP's chat. Like why would I want to communicate in there? I risk getting banned every sentence I make. By fucking Denthead and Shang Forever, who seems to ban like incorrectly 50% of the time, you know? Why the fuck would I want to communicate in that goddamn chat?
Almost, but even that, even being as heavy as I am, I can't stop my momentum at all. I just can't. It doesn't seem possible.
Yep, exactly. If content does not equal DSP, chat is banned. Yep. Yeah, just like everything about him is just so like oppressive, man. Like
what happened there?
Again, if his whales get something out of it, then more power to him, I guess. But like, how can you derive any kind of enjoyment from participating, from interfacing with this person at all? You know, it's like you go in and there's ground rules. You know, it's like you sign a terms of service before you even fucking talk to him about what you can and can't talk about what you. Basically about what you can and cannot think, even, you know? Like, you can go to a million fucking chats. Why would you go to this asshole's? I don't know, man. I guess I just will never understand. But that's okay.
Ready, go!
Yeah, Assassin, I know there's a component of that. I also think that if he actually banned Snow Carl at this point, there'd be some sort of coup. He's an integral part of his community now, whether he likes it or not. Sean says, unfortunately, a lot of his viewers run gay ops and run to daddy. Phil, yeah, sure. I mean, there's a lot of that. I don't even know what to fucking call it, man. Hey, he made it.
Fuck this! Wow.
43 minutes.
How long was that?
43 minutes, Phil.
Seriously, like 45 minutes, wasn't it?
Ah, wow. Yeah, it was.
That was insane. That was so insane, man. Wavy option, okay?
Go!
Huh? Oh. Oops.
Ready?
Oops.
Yeah, see, N Factor. So N Factor says, I think DSP's whales and mods see him as an actual E-celeb, at least to them. With that comes massive pressure to conform to Phil's social. Yeah, I mean, it's that whole like parasocial relationship thing. And here's the thing, right?
Ready?
As a streamer or content creator or whatever, as they are like smaller, right? You can have more influence, right? It's like a big fish in a small pond, right? Like if OIC took his whale money over to like some of these like VTubers who make bank, he'd just be another fucking 50-bit bitch to them. You know what I mean? So they like the ability to influence this dude. Like it's like they don't care who the dude is, but you know, he's like an artifact, right? He existed for a while, so he has some sort of presence. He's the guy, so to speak. Yeah. And so, you know, a Z-list E-celeb that they can influence with, you know, in OIC's case, money. Yeah. And so that's valuable to them. You know, we see it as pathetic and lonely because it is, but to them, there's something meaningful about that, and that's why you should feel bad for them.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, this parasocial relationship's all temporary. I mean, it's like this, right? Like, I've got like 180 viewers, right? Okay, so I'm like an actual nobody, and so like imagine that I got really big for some reason. Like, man, detracting just became like all the rage, right? And then I end up with like thousands and thousands of views per stream. I would remember at that time the like OG posse, right? When I had a smaller viewership because the names stick in my head, right?
The right-hand side.
So everyone in my chat right now, because I repeat your name when I read your chat. I do that for a reason. Like I want to try to remember people's names, right?
Trick. So okay.
So it's like you immediately become a bigger fish in a small pond, and like OIC wants that, right? He wants to be part of the in group for this Z-lister. Like that's his deal.
How are you? I don't get it. Huh?
Fall out. Ready? Go!
I guess I'll try the other side. Maybe I need to go up and roll down. Okay, I think that's what it is. I think you have to go up here and then roll down somehow. Like this.
Yeah. So Sean Uzu Michael says, yeah, and some streams never really get that big, and as such, the community aspect of it can become stronger. It's like a family of a tight-knit group. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like, especially if you have like a niche thing, you know, like detracting. I would consider that a niche thing, right? And so, yeah, you have a tight community just because there isn't like 100,000 participants in it, you know? It's like you get used to seeing people's names, and then you get used to, you know, the type of person they are.
I'm thinking there's a trick to it. Maybe
Like, for example,
hold on, let me try.
Frankie the Wop, he leaves a particular impression on me as the type of chatter that he is based on the messages that he leaves, and I like that. You know, it gives everybody kind of like a face, so to speak, like a personality. This is probably a horrible parasocial relationship developing, so keep that in mind. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but
Or too late.
Ready? Go!
like Frankie the Wop, the impression I get. So Frankie the Wop frequently will do like sneak diss type of stuff, but the thing about sneak dissing is it's cool. It's actually like, it's like if you're a guy, you appreciate a sneak dissing, right? And he's got strong opinions,
It seems like I'm too heavy. But if
you know, and that's good. That's fine.
Maybe.
Ready? Go! Fall out.
I know you got two names.
Excuse me. Eat, brit, brit, brit.
Fall out. Ready? Go!
Funcy asks, what do you think about REEstreamers taking donos? To me, using... Yeah, so that's a little bit of a soft topic for me. I don't think soft topic's a word. I guess I would mean to say sensitive topic. It's not even a sensitive topic, to be honest. I guess it's a topic
That's
in
it.
which,
That's how you're
like,
supposed to do it.
it's not sensitive, but it's like, I don't know, man.
That's how you
It's
do
just
it.
like,
Okay.
I'm not going to look down on anyone for monetizing their content, especially if they put effort into it, you know. But for me personally, where my like values are, this is me, okay, so I can only speak on my own behalf, is that I'm kind of with you on that, Funsley, because DSP will often say, like, these people ride my coattails to make money, and the most I'll ever, in terms of like monetizing, the most I'll ever do with detractor content, at least, is accept like donations for charity.
And a monkey that just dipped.
So if you wanna shout out like blog comments, then donate on my link to the Best Friends Animal Society, and I will give you a shout out. And your donation is tax deductible. I checked.
You ready?
That's a way better use of your money than giving it to me and then getting it taxed a second time.
Oh.
They are
slightly.
Uncle Sam already took your money when you worked for it. They're gonna take it again when you give it to
You do
me.
perfectly straight and not
So
cheat.
give it to a charitable organization, and you can write it off your
If I can just
taxes.
go straight down, I'll hit it. The problem is I'm
And then everybody wins,
slightly
right?
moving my angle, and then I don't hit the gate. I
Yeah.
miss.
Yeah, Jay Kramer. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm blessed in such a way that I earn a good living, and so I don't feel the need to monetize. Like, I do this for fun, and I'm not gonna look down on anybody who monetizes, because they do put effort into it, probably more than I do, you know. So
Well, I'm glad
I think it's dangerous. I don't mean dangerous, but like,
I'm gonna get to it. I'm definitely gonna play it.
I think you may need to reconsider taking like a really super hard stance on it, you know, per se. Funsley, like, I get where you're coming from, because, you know, there's been times that I felt the same, you know, but at the same time, content is content. People want to consume it. You know.
Freaking washing machine below us.
I'm the same. Monetize is different than else be making as much money from people as Phil from the same type of both type into charity streams. Wow. I don't know what to make of that.
I bounced and said, "You need." It's
I
so
think
weird.
I think I see what you're
Hug the column.
where you're coming from.
Then when you hit the
At
ground,
least
then
I
you have to start holding
hope I do.
to get momentum. If you don't hold back, you bounce because you don't hug the column.
Okay, well, I don't okay, well, that left right thing, dude, I don't know what to make of that, but hey,
Oh
you know.
shit!
Major EPN. What about me? I am UK guy on night shift. What do I get from donating to charity?
Pretty fucking hard.
You get to feel good. Hey, Major EPN donated $2. You didn't put a message on that, did you? Because I made it in such a way that you can leave messages.
No.
But I don't know if maybe I did it wrong. But we got a $2 donation
Can I actually go through
to
this way? I don't know.
the
I thought I
Best
could.
Friends Animal Society. And actually, I did add on the tips tracker, just by the way. Okay, thanks, Major Egan. I'm pretty sure I have it enabled. But there is a sheet on the spreadsheet here, Jasper's Angels. Okay, and I will do this for you guys. I will do your accounting for you
Care about LT.
in terms of your charitable organizations. So you can come back to it if you need to write any of this off. I'll have your records here. By the way, we had a $5 donation from Ptolemy off stream, FYI.
Hello, Maximus. Good evening.
And he says, to those who say Kiwis have no heart. And I agree. Kiwis do have a heart.
Ready, go!
Call of Duty says I am actually doing it correctly, but because
Yeah, we got a behind the scenes charitable donation, technically speaking.
Easier. I might have to switch again. Damn.
Reno Ryan asked, what are the donation goal awards? I actually was thinking about enabling them. I do think this is a good charity. I did look into it. I think this charity does great things.
Oh my
so I think your money would be well used there. That's not my cat, Cobain. That's actually Jasper.
Go back to baby.
It's, that's this dude's cat. I just put a little halo over him.
Baby.
Okay. I don't actually have any cats.
Okay.
I'll put on a vest, JG. I do have a vest, but I'm not going to turn my camera on. I actually don't have a camera set up anyway. Catsper, you'll have our charity docs. Yeah, I will. No, I obviously don't see any of your information. I don't even see your PayPal info. I'll go straight to the charity. So, even me as the quote-unquote middleman, I guess, in a weird way, I don't see any of your info. I checked it on my info because I don't want you to see my info either. So.
Either, man. Kevin wants to use Yen Yen. Who's Yen?
Yeah, OPSEC. Yeah, I know.
Who
I know
Yen Yen
Resonance.
is. Which one is that?
Appreciate you looking out, bro.
I don't know about this being the way to do it now. Doesn't seem like I could do it. Nah, I don't think that's it. I actually don't think that's how you do it. Hello, Dripster. I actually don't think this is how you do it. I don't know how to do it. Meow.
Fall out. Ready? Go.
I don't know. This is one with striped orange. There's a monkey with this orange stripe.
Oh, I see. There's a weird obsession with one of the girl monkeys. I don't think I needed to know that, but thank you.
Yes. Okay. Woo. That definitely was easier with baby.
That was 11 and a half minutes.
What a
or
night
so.
we're having, guys.
What a night.
20-25 minutes left on the stream. Domino.
JG Winnell donated 220. I had my headphones off for like 30 seconds, so I'm gonna check if I missed anything between them. But
What if I don't hit the switch?
let me see. Let me read your thing. I need to keep that goddamn thing on the screen longer. Not on the screen long enough.
Ready?
All right. Oh shit. Okay. Major EPN did a $2 donation without a message. Thank you, Major EPN. Silas Starko, $5. Detractors for a cause. JG Winnell, $2.22. Better give to a real charity than DSP. I will agree with that sentiment.
Interesting.
And I don't know if this popped yet, but Quack gave $5 and says, "Quack, quack, quack. Animals are cool. Quack, quack."
Ready? Go.
And you will all have your place on the spreadsheet. I will go ahead and add them now.
Oh shit.
Fall out.
And then don't forget when you file your taxes to check the spreadsheet to see how much you donated and write that amount off. Do not forget. You need to claw every cent back from the federal government because it's your money and you earned it. Am I right,
Oh, look at
fellas?
that. You have to knock the dominoes over and just be here. I see. Okay. Gotcha.
Ready?
Oh no! You have to beat them around the corner. You have to beat the dominoes around.
Fonsley asked, what do I think of the changes to 1099s under Biden? I actually don't know of the changes to 1099s under Biden. But if you've got a concise way of telling me, I can
Nice.
look it up too,
Where can I go through now?
if it's something specific.
You can go through now. Never mind. Cool.
Again, I am not a CPA. I do this as a hobby.
Easy. Well, I do a live stream where I play games that I play on the original Dark Side Phil channel.
Reno Ryan, I like that.
Really
The government needs every penny. They have to pay those bills and get cat supplies. Maybe they do.
Play games
Yeah.
like Saints Row 2 and stuff like that. I would consider doing that. Yes.
Related to bank changes with accounts and
Civ?
reporting. Huh.
Ready?
It used to be 20K over to declare. Now it's 600. Oh.
Meow. Oh, what? The fuck? How does this work?
Oh, this isn't in regards to like that thing where it's like if you withdraw more than 10,000 at once, then it gets reported. Is it related to that in any way?
I guess it's supposed to be like.
You know, so you can do structuring by pulling out less on a monthly basis, like 9,000, and then you're totally structuring.
Oh shit! It hits you. Wait, what?
Not exactly.
Whoa! How do I do this? Wait a minute.
Ready? Go.
How in the hell?
So it's 600 bucks instead of 10,000?
I don't know how that works. I don't.
Because I might be on the wrong, like,
I don't know what happened.
line, so to speak. It's about comparing your transactions in your account, matching your... Oh, really? Interesting. Like, so that's, like, related to direct deposit, then, in that case? Because, yeah, I deal with the W2 1040, you know?
She was like, I gotta stay like perfectly straight.
Fall out.
How do I do this?
Ready? Go.
I don't even understand.
An account moves over 600 over the course of a year, in and out, is filed with your taxes. I think K rolls a myth, by the way. Eh. I mean, it never affected me, so I never really looked into it or anything. But yeah, I can see that. Monies are coming and going that exceeds your yearly income. They'll check if it's... Is this in response to crypto or something like that? Because I mean, I assume it's related to just money showing up out of nowhere, right, or something.
After that,
Hey, Sick Quack,
that's
thanks
a
for
beginner's
stopping by,
trap.
dude.
You see
Appreciate
what
it.
That is right. That's a beginner's trap. You're supposed to know that.
Oh my God, is he?
Be crooked.
He's gonna be.
To stop and
Oh,
move
beginner's
around.
trap! No, he's doing
They
beginner's
purposely
trap
did it
on a
to
monkey
fuck
ball stream.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's got to be in response to crypto, right? 'Cause, like, I don't fuck with crypto, even though I probably should. But like, but yeah, it's money that presumably just kind of appears out of nowhere. I mean, you can say that for any sort of investment in a weird kind of way, but you know, those get reported capital gains.
Right in the monkey butt. Right in the monkey's butt.
Well, for stocks, you know, presumably, you know, there's a 1099 div.
Ready? Go.
I can't remember. But, yeah, maybe. No. Because a 1099 int is for bank interest. You know, your
See what's
5
happening
cents.
now is I got so tired of that stupid spiral stage. The spiral stage like destroyed me earlier. So now I'm like getting beat from doing this. Thank God I only do this in
1099B.
12 segments. If I play this
You
in
guys are
12
great.
segments, I'd probably lose my mind.
I'm glad that
It's too crazy.
like imagine if my chat was full of fucking DSPs, they'd have no idea what I'm talking about. I really appreciate the fact that I have people of different like various backgrounds. Because every like weird question I've had so far, someone has had an answer to, just like off the bat, which I really like. I think that's awesome. Hey, yeah, that's cool, Frankie, man. You do you, man.
Fall out.
I mean, theoretically, you can tell me the super wrong thing, and I may just believe you. So,
Damn it.
if that's what you like, then I say go for it, man. You'll probably get me at least half the time. Worm enjoys doing his own taxes. I love doing my taxes, dude. I actually do taxes for several people, right? So my wife and I file jointly. I do the taxes for her parents. I do the taxes for my parents. I do the taxes for 2 of my friends.
Wow, I'm going perfectly straight.
And I tell them too, like, you know, if I do your taxes, then I can basically steal your identity at any point because you give me basically all your sensitive information. I just think it's important to point that out. Taxes aren't that hard, Grateful. You know, we don't have particularly complicated situations, you know.
Oh shit!
Ready? Go.
This is tough, man. The tough part is having to go perfectly straight at the end there and get thrown off.
Expanded information for JG Winnell says the expanded information for banking monitoring of accounts over $600 is going to be included on a 1099 int. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be cool, dude. I'd be interested in a link for that.
I was so
Accounts
close.
over- Spending information for
So
banking.
you understand why? They
So
call
is
it
that
SID?
is that is that
It's like
for
a-
accounts
like a granule of
accounts that just have a value greater than 600 just intrinsically, or accounts that gain over 600?
these
Oh, there's
designs. And not
Quack donated. Wait, is this another donation?
throw you and
Yeah, it
throw
is.
you Right off.
Quack
the
donated
get-go.
$5. Still a worthy
That's
cause.
why
Quack.
it's actually called Civ.
Yo, Quack, you're the shit, man. I'll get you up on that spreadsheeto. Thank you for donating to the animals. The animals appreciate it. And just as an FYI, there's a bar above the tips goal that the DSP has. You see, there's like a little bit of red on the left, and the rest is blue.
I can't even
That
get-
bar represents
I'm, like,
$1,651.
very drained from earlier.
FYI.
From the earlier stage.
Again, I just picked a number at random. Totally random. No meaning in that number at all.
Okay.
Cats as to finances, I mainly keep to the 401k. 6% of my employer is a match of 11. Holy shit, your employer matches 11%? That's good, man.
God damn it.
Ready, go!
Yeah. Carl Judy says there's reminds me of Super Mario Maker streams. I love it. I mean, it's the same kind of thing where it's this ridiculous challenge and you just have to keep throwing yourself at it so hard to try to get past it, you know? Like, there's really no other way.
Oh boy, coffee. Huh. Little on the nose, don't you think?
Okay.
Spreadsheet, sounds like Catsper, yeah, I'm keeping anybody who donates to
Beautiful.
Jasper's Angels, they get a place on the spreadsheet.
And I bought you, if I bought you the new Ace Attorney as a Steam or PSN gift, would you play it at some point in the future? I understand your schedule is
The one thing I can do is track
I
your
would tell you
donations,
right now, don't.
so that you can
Absolutely don't.
you know
said
exactly
that-
how much to write off during tax time.
I heard that it's actually quite good, but there's no way I can play a visual novel anytime soon. I played Danganronpa earlier this year. I'm basically booked with stuff that's way too time consuming till the end of the year to be doing that. Maybe sometime next year. So I would say
Things
if you really are
like
interested in
Monkey
it,
Ball.
then consider it next year, but not now. Absolutely not. Thank you, Cowboy Coffee, for the tip. Flock.
Ready,
Fishing rebate.
Flock of
Nice,
seagulls.
Catsper. Good
What
shit,
is
man.
this?
Sounds like you're doing pretty good for yourself,
The
dude.
hell?
Good to hear.
What the fuck? How the shit? What the frick? Epic fail. Epic fail.
Oh, are they? I don't even know. Does OIC even participate in the chat anymore? Like on his main? Oh, I see him. Oh, he just isn't a mod anymore. I forgot.
Flock is right. This is crazy.
What is that? You are welcome.
It's definitely a big puzzle.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Oh shit. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. I wish him the best in his endeavors.
No.
Oh, I
that
see.
was close.
Again, I hope he derives. I hope he's getting his money's worth.
Okay, I gotta get on this one next to me. I'm running out of time though.
hurry up! 10,
Yeah.
9,
I do think.
6,
Oh, I see. If you're listening for some reason, please don't be offended. But you
Shit.
definitely
I'm so
have
close. Look.
0.
at least bipolar disorder.
Definitely challenge you to figure out which platforms to go on.
Ready,
Don't be offended. I hope you have your, I hope they prescribe you lithium or something, because you definitely need it. Degenerate visual novels. Yeah, I'm down with that, Brazil.
Shit, I should have went and I didn't, and I fucked myself right there. Oh no! Oh, that's not that bad. Okay. No,
He needs a girlfriend?
I was doing good.
I don't know, maybe.
I was doing good, and
He needs something. He clearly needs fulfillment, because, he's seeking this thing that he's doing as an outlet of fulfillment. And personally, I don't think it's healthy, like this as an outlet. I don't know. Teach their own, I guess, but I I feel like giving tens of $1,000s to some ungrateful asshole is not a good outlet to, you know, achieve fulfillment. I don't know.
Shit. No, I screwed up. I did. I screwed up bad right there. Oh, I'm fucked.
Hurry up. 10.
Yeah, I'd really appreciate it if he donated it to the charity, man. Then he can, because, dude,
Come on.
$20,000 in fucking tax write-offs is
that was
like,
it. Oh.
that's a good amount, man.
I
You'd
was
be getting a lot
running.
more money's worth donating
I
to
was
charity,
running
OIC,
so
and probably a
far
lot
away,
more
I had to
fulfillment,
get
to be
away.
honest.
Jeez.
Like imagine he had like a bag of like $20,000, like, you know, in a bag with a dollar sign on it, and he, you know, walked into his local, you know, elementary school and like gave it to the teachers for supplies. I mean, assuming he's not like he has to stay 200 feet away from elementary schools or something. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. But you know, or animal shelter, or just fucking anything, man. You can do a lot with that kind of money he's given to Phil. A lot of good.
I bounced like a super ball. Oh, I'm stuck on this stupid one. Oh.
Teacher supplies are booze, Frankie? Yeah.
Keep making movement.
I like that.
You gotta keep making movement towards the goal constantly. You can't really let up. You gotta keep going.
Yeah, I mean, especially considering like
The goal's right there.
considering how little Phil gives back to others.
Shit, that was bad.
It's odd, right? You know, like
We're almost there.
10. 9.
like when you're generally
Right here.
when you're charitable, like it causes other people to be charitable. It's like kind of this wave. I remember there was a story of like some car in a Starbucks drive-through. They like paid for the person behind them, and then that person paid for the person behind them. There's this like long chain of people paying for the people behind them, something like that.
Still got a little bit of time left. Can we
Right?
get to another,
Like-
another couple stages. I don't know.
Like, what does DSP do? He doesn't give to anybody anywhere ever.
No. Why would you call it?
And if he ever has to give anything, he just complains about it nonstop, which
I didn't like the first.
which
spot.
devalues the thing that he's giving, right? Like if you complain about it, it's no longer charitable, to be honest.
Ready?
Like, cause
DC says I have a haiku of your
Now you're just
reading
bitching.
quotes.
oh god.
Nothing I could do. What am I supposed to do? This is frustrating. There you go.
Okay, I was gonna SOS that fucking haiku if I had more time. I cannot fucking stand this asshole's gay ass haikus, dude.
Oh, shit.
All out.
How do I do this?
Ready? Go.
And his haikus suck too.
Control the speed I'm moving. If I go
I do like the image of Phil counting with his fingers, like the. I mean, I do that too when I do haikus. I'm not gonna lie, but it just looks funny.
See?
I'm not on camera.
Oh.
Ready?
See you later, Guts. I'll see you tomorrow. A great day of streaming tomorrow coming up. Hope you'll join me.
Spike, they are called
See? you have to do the
at home with English.
and keep going in the middle of the
I
spiral.
wanna say?
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. At home. Wait, I gotta look it up right now just to make sure. I'm just gonna type it into YouTube, right here. I'm pretty sure it's called like.
I lost the momentum. Ah.
Ready?
Carlton Jr. said
Yeah.
only successfully done the
There's actually a 24/7 live stream of it. If you can believe that. Pretty chill, dude.
way too fast.
Gray Fox says he gives his time, which is valuable, dude. Everyone has a pale imitation of him, dude.
Fuck.
All right, I see your point.
Nope, way too fast.
Fall out. Ready? Go.
Oh yeah, all you guys
Oh, fuck me.
all you guys earning like
Excuse me, it's disgusting. I'm very sorry.
I don't like you. So all you guys that are earning like less than six figures,
Oh.
get that shit into a Roth. Max that shit out if you can like reasonably do so.
Says what I think of the new God of War
Like
next
that's your shit right now. Like that's where you want to be. You want to max out that fucking Roth.
year. I'm trying to think about games that aren't out
That's
yet.
like objectively what you want to do.
Shit.
What's up, Chris?
fuck?
Fall out. Ready, go.
Carlton Jr.'s the spiral stages are the ones that make me feel the game's physics are fucked up. Fucking balls.
Fall out.
Monkey balls.
Yeah, like during my residency when I was kind of like in that zone, like that 5-figure, like you're earning more than like, you know, like a retail worker, but you're earning less than like a full professional like level that you would be at. Like that's when you get the most benefit dollar for dollar in terms of like write-offs and all the good shit, incentives basically.
I didn't even know you could do this.
Ready, go.
Try this. Monkey's balls.
I'd love to invest in Scopely Max. They're not publicly traded yet. I don't think they've had an IPO yet.
Ready, go.
B says 401k greater than Roth greater than everything else. That's
Shit.
not true a lot of the time.
Oi.
Ready,
Roth beats a 401k frequently, depending on your circumstance. How are you gonna put a guy with two names? So I'd prefer matching with employer. Okay, so if your employer offers a match, you max out that amount. I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? If you and most 401ks are going to be on a pre-tax basis,
Oi, oi, oi.
right? So unless you have a Roth 401k, in which case you can go that route too, right? Like my employer offers a Roth 401k, but like if you get a match, you put the minimum to get the match. Period. That's like free money. Okay, so that's like the top of the pyramid. That's like tier 1. I'm getting all my analogies fucked up, but like the highest priority is to get the match. Okay, the next thing is depending on your income.
I don't like this at all.
Like I'd say the vast majority of cases, like you're gonna want to do a Roth. Like if you're gonna have to pick between a traditional IRA and a Roth IRA, you should pick a Roth IRA most of the time. Like even my ass, I'm doing a Roth IRA and I don't get to use it, and it's not like tax deductible for me because my bracket, a fucking traditional IRA isn't pre-tax for me either. So it makes sense for me to do a Roth no matter what. But there's a small like segment of people where a traditional IRA might make sense for them because it's pre-tax. But a Roth is going to be where you want to be a lot of the time.
Ready,
What's my favorite?
JG1L, correct. My employer wouldn't give the match amount without...
Like,
Exactly,
everyone
yeah.
just
So
came, like,
most of the time you won't get a match. It's a match. So they match you up to a percent, which means you have to put that percentage in.
The Spider-Man song is still one of my best. The fucking Spider-Man takes a dump in a coffee can.
Yeah, Assassin Legion, like... I obviously I had to take classes for it, but like, this is stuff that's... It's good to look into this. You don't have to absorb it all right away, but you ideally want to be aware of your options, right? Because like how life fucks you a lot of the time is you don't know what your options are. You just assume that you treat life like DSP does. You assume what's in front of you is all there is. Period. But you'd be surprised.
Disgusting sexual stuff, then probably they'll hold it against you.
2 minutes. All right, I gotta
Right?
keep my finger
That's
on
what
the
I'm
button.
saying.
Yeah, like don't be
Banana Mania, not Banana Blitz.
yeah, try not to be intimidated, because a lot of people get intimidated by it and then they don't look into it anymore. And I understand. There's a lot of shit that is like, this is too much, but
Shit.
if you can slowly familiarize yourself with these kind of basic concepts, right? Retirement accounts and that sort of thing, it'll literally pay dividends, to the future version of you.
Jason and fucking Freddy. He did the 2 specials, Friday the 13th, and then fucking Nightmare on Elm Street. Those are amazing, dude. They're so funny. Oh, fuck.
fall out. Ready,
How about Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout? Bugs Bunny blowing out your ass. He beat the shit out of Bugs Bunny.
I'm glad this is amusing for you, Sunspot.
ready, go.
And I think it's important to remember this kind of ties back into DSP, I guess, because he makes a pretty good income, low 6 figures, regardless of how he makes it. He makes a decent wage, a good wage by most accounts, right? But we're all climbing our own mountains, right? That's something that's really kind of important. I think a lot of, especially the younger generation, I was talking about this to my colleague the other day, where it's like, this whole
Good night, Super Bad Cat.
what, like FOMO thing, fear of missing out. Like this is so like ingrained, I think, in our culture now, and maybe it always was. I don't know, but I feel like it is more so these days. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe I'm just an
AVGN,
old man or
the first,
something.
like,
But
two
like,
seasons he did were great. And
you know,
then
it takes time to climb a mountain, and you're climbing yours. And you know, comparing yourself to other people, a lot of times it's
I
gonna slow you
stopped
down,
watching
man,
him
you know?
around right about the time when I started becoming a major YouTuber.
just keep your eye on the prize, as
Around,
they say.
like, 2010, 2011.
Like if you have a goal, you know how to get it, you know how long it'll take to get it, and you have a reasonable expectation,
I'm sure he's put out that I've never seen.
you know, then that's it.
Good night, Roman athlete. Okay. No, come on, you fucker.
Fall out. Ready, go.
Kevin Bernstein did a $5 tip. He said, I loved your Super Monkey Ball stream. Got to get up early for my third dose of the
yeah.
vaccine. Have a good night. Sounds good, Kevin. Have a good night. Thank
Enjoy
you so much
enjoy
for
your
the
vaccine,
support on the stream.
Kevin.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
I don't know if you got Moderna or Pfizer, but I hope your side effects are relatively mild.
A week moving forward
Ready,
Social media's led to FOMO?
Alright.
Yeah, probably.
is actually going to be tomorrow night will be Lost Judgment for those who like that. So, is the irate gamer an AVGN clone? See, I don't know because here's why. I became a fan of AVGN like a year or two into his stuff. I didn't actually watch it at the very beginning. I caught up on it.
The very beginning was the best
But
stuff.
when I started watching, Irate Gamer was also on YouTube, while AVGN was not doing his stuff on YouTube. He was doing it elsewhere. I think what happened was, because AVGN was doing his stuff outside of YouTube, people were just watching stuff on YouTube and watching Irate Gamer
ready,
and saying, "Oh, look, that's basically funny," not realizing that possibly he was copying, because they didn't know about AVGN.
If I recall, Irate Gamer was like the best value version of AVGN. That was my recollection of it, because as a kid, I remember watching AVGN, thinking it was good. You know, the good stuff, right? Back to the Future, Simon's Quest, you know, the OG stuff. And then I remember I watched like one Irate Gamer, I'm like, this is the worst thing ever.
Same shit.
So that was my impression of what it was.
They were both doing like the same games, and it made sense that someone was copying someone, but I don't think anyone could ever really prove plagiarism.
I mean, it's obviously not plagiarism anyway. Like, I mean, the overall premise might have been the same, but I don't think you'd ever be able to argue plagiarism. I mean, they're not using. It's not like he called himself fucking the angry Nintendo nerd as he was calling himself back then. You know, at his own fucking. There's fucking copycat everything, dude. Go on fucking Amazon. There's a copycat product of any product that already exists.
Yes, he was the angry Nintendo nerd for like it wasn't even a year. It was like a few months. His first few episodes, he was the angry Nintendo nerd until he realized he wanted to branch out. He didn't just want to do.
I feel like he was the angry Nintendo nerd for longer than a couple months. He was the angry Nintendo nerd for like the first season, quote unquote, of his fucking videos. I feel like it was at least a year. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Time seems to kind of change over time.
No.
Wow, what an awful sentence that was.
So close.
ready, go.
They're all from China, Frankie? Damn right they are. Yeah, Assassin. He changed it because he changed it. It was a legality issue in general, right? He had to change his song too. I remember. Like it used to only say Nintendo, and then he added an extra,
I just want
I
to
don't know,
finish this.
stanza, whatever the word is, like an extra line. You know, the angry Atari Sega nerd. That wasn't always there.
You know,
He used to just say angry Nintendo nerd.
World 7, so fuck.
Ready,
Sunspot asks, is this still the same? I have no fucking idea, dude. I feel like it is. This little triangle part here, I remember seeing it when I was talking about like 401ks or some shit. Yo, this is such a weird experience. Like, I've never been so disengaged from like visual media, but still like watching it at the same time.
Critic even still exists anymore? Like, does the guy still make content? And does he still fucking? Because I know there was like a few years ago, there was the whole Channel Awesome insane controversy with people saying how bad and exploited the people were who worked there, and basically there's a ginormous fallout with it all. I wonder if they survived that or not, because I never followed them.
Yeah, like a time slip. Exactly. Why are people paying for this? I mean, how many people are paying for this?
Oh fuck.
And what exactly are they paying for?
Yeah, Nostalgia Critic's still going. Wow. But just that series, right? Like he tried other stuff and it all failed. It was only that series that he could keep going, I think. Oh, come on.
Ready, go! Fall out. Ready, go!
Nostalgia could have ignored all of that and pretend nothing ever happened. Wow.
Oh, just like you do. Yeah, just like you.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh man.
Oh, come on.
Fall out.
Wow.
Ready, go!
Having a friend's wedding in the middle of next year. Yeah, I'm glad that venues have like kind of opened up and stuff again. Like I felt really bad. I felt really bad during the pandemic. Like imagine all the like people in their like senior year of high school that it just got totally fucked by that whole thing. I felt like talk about bad fucking timing. Like imagine you like just got into like a relationship or whatever, you're still feeling kind of those feelings of like, oh, like this relationship thing's brand new, we're going to the prom and all this, and it's just like, fuck you don't get to experience being a senior in high
I
school.
can't do this, man.
Sorry, that's kind of a tangent. But yeah, I hope it's in a good location. Oh, med student? Oh shit, yeah.
Fall out.
Fuck.
Ready, go!
Man,
Fall out.
I'm so close.
Oh,
to
sarcastic,
being
that sucks, man.
myself
Sarcastic coops.
Everyone's taking
Graduated
off.
2020,
Like,
supposed to
people
travel
saying everyone's
abroad and-
leaving. Everyone's
man.
leaving the stream saying, no, fuck this, we're not waiting.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
That's rough, man.
People refuse to wait.
Ready, go! Fall out.
Yeah, guy with two names says schools don't work
No,
for
no, like, I just-
some
I swear to
online.
God,
I enjoyed
just
it.
have
Yeah,
this
I mean,
insane shit
people, you know,
avoiding
people are different types of learners. You know,
place
that whole thing.
at the wrong time.
Some
because
people do better.
Take a look what
online versus
happened. If
others.
I had joined Channel Awesome, which I was very much set to do in 2010, before I partnered with Machinima, I was gonna be a part of Channel Awesome. I had already talked with them via email. There was no contract or
The
anything.
day of my
yet,
daughter's wedding.
but I was lined up to do it.
coronavirus.
I was gonna upload all my content to Blip
Jake
TV
Kramer
and
says this
everything,
game has been
and I
exhausting
was
to
gonna
watch
be
and play.
100% part of Channel Awesome and their crew. I was gonna be in on
Yeah.
videos and stuff and everything. Like I was lined up. I was basically gonna be the top three guys at Channel Awesome was gonna be Nostalgia Critic, Angry Joe, and me. Like that was what it was gonna be. That was
Wow.
gonna be like the trifecta.
What is
of
this
guys
segment?
Putting out content for Channel Awesome back then. And then what happened? Well, I got kicked off of Blip TV. I never was a part of Channel Awesome, and then Channel Awesome completely imploded for terrible practices. You know. And
Oh,
then Blip TV went out of business too.
Yeah, fuck everybody but you, right, Phil? I hope they all died. I hope they all died horribly. Is that what you want, Phil? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh my god.
I want you guys to think about the
I just want to beat this one stage tonight. I don't know if I'm
Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I want you guys to think about the type of personalities that existed at Channel Awesome. You know, they would not have meshed with this prick in any capacity. Like, he would have been the odd man out for sure.
God damn.
This dude.
Ready, go!
Because he's, like, abrasive, but also stupid. And he doesn't really have a niche. He thinks he has a niche, but he doesn't. His niche is, I don't know, begging or something.
Hear about Angry Joe. Like, never.
Like, the type of people at Channel Awesome, you know, at least the personalities on the front, right? They were, like, you know, they were autistically charismatic or something, you know? They had their own, like, niche things. You had the comic book guy, you had the movie guy, you had
No, I lost momentum.
whatever the fuck's
What?
name was.
Did you
movie
see
guy,
that? I got
slash
hit an
game
invisible
guy.
wall. Didn't exist.
That type of thing.
What the fuck?
Like, and they weren't particularly, like, abrasive. Like, you had some of them who were abrasive kind of on the surface, right?
Ready,
Who acted abrasive, right? And, you know, all of them talked up big shit, right? Linkara, Spoonie, whatever, you know? You know, in their little soy boy sort of way. But, like, Phil, like, doesn't blend with that at all.
Angry Joe had a weird controversy that booted him off the algorithm. What? I didn't hear about that.
Honestly, I can't really imagine DSP collabing with anybody, because I wasn't around during the Rambo phase.
Oh, I guess I'm not gonna do this
So,
tonight.
I have
really
no, like, I wasn't here for Panda Lee either. So, him collaborating with people, I've never experienced live.
ready, go!
I'm good, August. I think I had to clear my throat, so I turned the mic off, unless it was during one of my other sentences or something.
Okay.
Ready, go!
Rambo's a great lackey. Handily was the best. Cat sucks. Cat definitely sucks.
Fucking shit, man.
Fall out. Ready, go! Fall out.
This is annoying.
Ready, go! Fall out. Ready, go!
Yeah, yeah. So Debt Master says collaboration is a generous term. DSP and his sidekick just make
yeah?
jokes at each other.
My
Yeah.
opinion is some cancel culture.
I mean, the thing about DSP is he
You mean like what happened to me?
he always needs to be like the big dog, right?
Videos because of trolls, you know.
Like hearing again, I wasn't around during this time, right? So I had to experience this through like retrospectively, right? And
I can't go to the right. I can't go
that
to the right.
thing that where he was like, it must have been Rambo. It was either Rambo or the other guy. Was his name John? No, whoever the other person was. Sorry, whoever you are, I forgot your name. But like, you know, they were like, oh, this guy's like really funny, and then Phil goes like, I mean, I don't know what he said. Like, I wrote the jokes or something like that. Howard, Rambo and Howard. Okay, Rambo and Howard. Gotcha. But yeah, he was like complaining where like, oh, look at me. You should be saying that I'm a genius and I'm super funny. And it's like, dude,
Damn it.
like even if you did write the jokes or whatever, like what you do in that situation, DSP, is you don't say anything, and then one of two things happen. Either John
Only
or
a couple
Howard
minutes, guys, I'm out of here. I'm too tired to
would
do this.
would come to you like, would either say publicly like, oh no, DSP wrote those jokes, like that was all him. Like they give you the credit, right? Either that, or they wouldn't give you the credit, and they would like appreciate the fact that you didn't like fucking spurg out. Like one of those two situations happened. They're both good. They both benefit you in terms of perception. But you know what doesn't benefit you is when you go like, I wrote the jokes, I'm the best, everybody pay attention to me. Like, do you? It's funny because like this is objective shit, right? Like even a sociopath can think to themselves and be like, what would benefit me more in the perception of the people,
Super Chat, James still does
right?
super
Like
chat.
and Rye Drake, act like a decent person. Yeah, a decent person would do that from the perspective of being a decent person. But again, even a sociopath should be able to analyze that this would benefit you in terms of
Top guy.
public perception and take advantage of that. He can't even fucking do that. He just can't fucking help himself.
AVGN was so big that I get the feeling he'll do it for the rest of his life. as long
His
as-
combination of narcissism and stupidity is just like really bad for him. I mean, you know, in the sense that like he's a fucking joke, I guess.
Nostalgia critic is just stuck in a rut doing what he does because he's fucked. Like there's no other thing he can do.
Yeah, yeah, Raziel, exactly. And I think you know, he's got to have some component of like borderline personality disorder because he like flips on people like that, you know.
Nope, too far.
Let's see. N Factor asks, "Peace, did you watch the Rambo and Howard expose video?" I watched a little bit of it. I don't know, man. That type of thing, like, I don't know. That type of thing is like, I don't particularly find myself enjoying that type of thing just because it's too like,
For tonight, guys. I tried hard, but I'm tired now.
I don't know. Like I remember I was watching it and I was like, I feel like I got what I was gonna get out of it. You know? I don't know. Kind of weird.
Ready, go!
Oh, Grateful. No, I missed it.
Oh my god. Alien Boys, I forgot to mention James has a family. Thank you for the
Yeah, go
super
back
chat.
and
No,
look at
we knew that. Like, he got married a million years ago. He got married like over a decade ago. I remember in a video he said, I got a little married. You know, it's the freaking quote from Rambo. Not Rambo, what the fuck? From Rocky. Yeah, he's been married for a long time.
Said AVGN is stuck in a rut, so we'll probably just do the same thing. Ooh, did he say that? Ooh. That, man, right on the heels of that fucking PewDiePie thing that he did.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna give this up. I really wanted to beat this tonight, but now I've gone
Yeah.
over my time a lot. I'm not getting any
Rejection.
closer to doing it.
Lacks mental plasticity.
No, probably
Damn
not.
fucking right, Bunsley. That's one of the things that he lacks.
No, look at this. Come on, you fuck. It's like you gotta do it so perfect.
Yeah, I mean, there'd be no doubt in my mind the second
Fucking perfect.
any sort of controversy shows up with PewDiePie, which there probably won't be anyway. He seems like he's kind of doing his thing now. I mean, I don't know, but like,
It's so tedious, is what it is. You know.
you know, it's kind of like he's kind of grown into his shell,
This is like
Kind of like, you know, like when you look at
punishing
I don't know,
yourself.
like Justin Bieber or something. You know, there's a lot of shit like, you know, oh my god, Justin Bieber, blah, blah, blah stuff. And then, you know, they grow into their
Tired.
adult form or something, their matured form, and then they just kind of do their thing, right? I feel like that's kind of where PewDiePie's at. So, I don't expect any sort of controversy from him.
No.
I mean, unless I'm just totally out of the loop, which I may be.
Oh, you went slightly too fast. Fuck, man.
Yeah, Funsley, I really like the fact that he didn't even mention his
I
name.
just love insanely.
That must have really fucking burned him.
You know. Again,
You know.
for perfectionists.
Like, he's not even worth fucking mentioning the name, because I'm sure he understands at this point that any name he mutters gets traffic. And he dislikes DSP so much he wasn't even willing to give him traffic. It's fucking awesome.
Fall out. Ready, go.
What are the YouTubers that I watch? None.
Telling
AVGM
girl
wasn't
the
even
truth
a
about
YouTuber
Bieber,
when
I
I
lost a
watched
friend
him.
to
He had
Fred, I
already
guess she
taken
was
his
dumb.
content off of YouTube and was putting it on
Yeah, I
like
don't know, man.
trailers.com and stuff.
You know, people get entrenched with what they
Nostalgia
like.
Critic too. Nostalgia Critic was on Blip TV. He wasn't on YouTube either.
Wow. What the fuck?
They were not YouTubers. Because Nostalgia Critic could never get his videos
Ready,
not to get taken down because he would always say fair use, and they didn't care. They would fucking take down his videos anyway back then. YouTube was a bitch back then.
How are
YouTube
they
didn't
now?
give a fuck about nothing. They took everything down.
How are they now, Phil? Now that you're making... I think he's projected
Yeah,
to
then we
make
beat this up.
5,500.
I really want to beat this tonight,
on
but
the
I'm not gonna
15th?
do it.
At least my projections say he's gonna- My projections say that on the 15th he's going to get 5,500 or so from YouTube. Probably a little bit more, to be honest.
So Saturday. Yep, I'm playing it again on Saturday. Look at this. What the fucking shit, man?
Way to go.
Fuck you.
You-
This is
You
ridiculous. It's so
fucking
dumb.
choked.
It's so ridiculous. Oh, you gotta be a fucking perfectionist stickler.
I mean-
enjoy it, right?
I don't know, Phil. How do people enjoy, like, golf? You have to get that tiny ball in that little hole. How can you possibly enjoy anything that requires precision? I don't know, DSP.
You gotta be.
Go play a walking simulator so you can really enjoy
You have to
yourself.
slow down.
Fucking
Fuck
hell.
you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I would argue,
See?
fuck you.
fall out. Ready, go.
Like, I see what I'm wondering is this whole like super antagonizing thing he's doing. Is he doing it for real or is it part of his? Wow.
Fuck all this.
Was that like a giant bald spot on his head? Hang on. Just real quick. Sorry. I never do this. Oh, sorry. Sorry for that shit. Whoa. Hold on. Bruh. Uh-oh. Right here. Mm-mm. Ooh. Yeah, this is a frame by frame right here. Sorry. Let's get back to the action. Let's get back to the action, shall we? Like fucking computer's like, no, you don't get to watch this anymore. Are we live? Live?
At the
There you
right
go.
speed
Sorry.
anymore.
Not bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad, right?
I can't do it. I can't even pay attention anymore. I can't. It's like you get so into that loop of failure, you can't even concentrate anymore. See?
Great Fox asks, I'm trying to figure out how he expects to grow the channel but won't look at his competitors and go, how can I capture 10% of their audience? That would require some sort of planning, and he doesn't plan. Again, his shtick is, like, he uses the word hope a lot. Well, I hope things can improve. I hope things are better next week. I hope next stream we get more tips. Like he uses that word a lot, hope. Get fucked. Because he's not willing to put any sort of effort into improving or do any sort of research,
Nah, fuck that.
do any sort
It's
of
ridiculous. It's gonna be
anything.
another one of these where even if I perfect
So,
it to the end, it's
the answer is,
a pain in the ass to fucking get.
it's a misguided question.
They really made it so hard, man. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for the overwhelming support. In particular, obviously, thank you to Kevin B, who I think is gone by now.
Yeah, he went to get his third vaccine dose.
And thank you to Oracle Turtle. And thank you to everyone else who did very generous tips. There's a ton of super chats that came in, too. I really appreciate that. So, like I said, I'm going to be playing this at least twice a week moving forward. I believe the next think about this.
Hey, look, his eyes are doing that thing again.
Okay, so if you like this today, Come on back for Saturday night. In fact, today I'm literally emulating.
I think he went bug-eyed again. Did you guys see that?
2 games that I'm playing.
It wasn't just me, right?
And we should hopefully.
Well, let's go back
beat that
after
stage and
he's
continue
done.
on. Basically, we beat a whole world tonight, which is good. If we can beat a whole world each sitting, probably within another week and a half, 2 weeks, I'll beat the game. So that's good. But thank you guys again so much for the support. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Awesome. All right, guys.
Oh, thanks.
So that is it for tonight.
Give me a
I'm
party
going to
gift.
upload right now. Tomorrow, last streaming day of the week, it's going to be the premiere of Back for Blood, which I believe is fully downloaded right now.
Yeah, that was very, very misguided, Max. That you would do such a thing to yourself.
Yep.
Yep. That also somewhat irritates me. When he says a sentence, he goes, yep.
Okay, it's going to update the game now.
But I won't give him shit for it.
Now,
I do think it's annoying, though.
What?
Yep.
Oh, it's updating right now. Okay. So Back for Blood, premiering tomorrow on the first stream. We'll see if it's as good as Left 4 Dead was. Likely I'll be trying to do a lot of the story, and maybe like after my break on the stream, we'll switch over and do some of the multiplayer. Tomorrow night, I can't wait. Lost Judgment, and it looks like we'll actually be focusing on the story for a change in Lost Judgment and seeing how that goes.
Yep, as I
I'm
thought,
not
I'm right.
here on Wednesday. When I come back on Thursday, it'll either be more Back for Blood or Alan Wake, depending on how Back for Blood goes tomorrow. That'll determine what I end up doing on Thursday. Thursday night will be more Lost Judgment, and then Friday will be the whatever I didn't play on Thursday plus Street Fighter, and so then Saturday will be Far Cry 6 and more Monkey Ball. Okay, guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Please have a good night.
Stop touching your
I
hair,
hope to
dude.
see you tomorrow for Back for Blood's premiere.
Damn, look at
and
that.
Lost
Look at
Judgment.
that beard,
All right?
man.
Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow. Peace out.
Kinda looks like shit. Not gonna lie. 9:37. All right. A couple things I want to look at, like I want to rewind a little bit. Let me just plug this in before I forget. I'll correctly update the tips tomorrow, because I'm not gonna fucking go back and look at that shit. 9:36. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Let's see. I swear to God, he went bug-eyed at one of these points. It's when he was. It's like right about. Oh, what the hell?
I believe the next stream. Let me think about this.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right about here. Right about here. There it is. I knew my eyes were not deceiving me. Peace. Pay him to reach the goal. Wow. And it happened twice. I know it happened twice. So it either happened again right before this or right after this. Well, if 144p, yikes. Well, it'll be here somewhere. I'm sure it's on KF by now. Okay, so it's either right there. God damn it! Come on, keep going. Frame by frame. Whoa. What am I fucking doing with my life? Oh shit! Look at that. That's pretty good. It's on KF. Nice. Thanks, guy. Alright, see you, Rai. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Appreciate it. Get us to look at that in person. She sure does. I'm sure she thanks God every day that she gets to. Yeah. I don't really have too much of a TISM stream tonight. I think there's, you know, I like to let the TISM kind of accumulate, and then we can kind of, like, do full analysis after. But we're still pretty much at the beginning-ish of the month, so I'll probably drop on Twitter, like, when the week's over, kind of where everything's looking. Look at the guns. Yeah, look at those fucking guns, man. That's a specimen right there. That is some kind of specimen. Some kind. But, yeah. So, he's apparently doing this twice a week now, so I guess I'll be streaming more frequently. I don't know if this is my thing now, but it really shouldn't be. But maybe it is. I don't know. So, but yep. So, thanks for stopping by, guys. I guess we're gonna do this again sooner rather than later, perhaps. I'll catch you guys again. So when's the next restream? I don't know, Jay Kramer. I kind of do it on my. I kind of do my own thing with it. So I try to post a premiere at least like 12 hours ahead of time, just to let you know. But you know, depends on my schedule if I'm doing anything else that day and all that good stuff. But yeah, I hope y'all have a great night, and I will see you again next time.